Funny joke.
Oh, Ross seems to have disappeared.
Hey, dude.
No, not Ross, Denver.
No, I'm here.
Oh, right, there we go.
Sorry, I was sorting stuff out.
No worries.
Okay, welcome adventurers to the Curse of
Hello.
Everlasting Winter. I can hear myself on your screen, though. I can hear myself through you.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I mean, when you've been together for long enough, you kind of start picking up the same mannerisms, but it's okay.
Curse.
Curses.
That was my joke for later.
Shouldn't do.
Because I can do push to talk then, I can't talk on my phone.
Hopefully not.
This is better. Aaron just starts playing some death metal in the background.
I am playing some nice fantasy pan flutes.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting, like, Icon for Hire or...
I was expecting you to put a bot in that would do the music.
There's a way to do that. I can get some music bot.
We'll do it for next session. We don't have to worry about it right now. He's chill.
I have no idea what's going on.
Ross is our bot man. We're waiting on Denver's technical difficulties.
It's okay, Fighter Man. I believe in you.
I just hit things, right?
It's okay, Meat Shield, stay ahead of me.
Yeah. I'll figure out a bot for the
Okay, thank God
later.
it didn't actually alter anything.
I mean, I'm really not the meat shield kind.
Alright, now
we had a
we're
friend
ready.
that did that once, I think.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Our adventure takes place in the world of Nossel, on the continent of Ografar. You guys will be starting on the eastern coast of that continent. This coast, of course, is dominated by the Jinduni Empire, a long-lasting dynasty that controls the majority of the continent after generations of war and political intrigue. There is a smaller stronghold in the west, the Merchant Republic of Krondar, who have managed to resist the Empire's expansion due to the harsh mountain landscape separating them from the rest of the continent. The smaller regions and cities in the continent are made up of former kingdoms. The people of the region still hold on to their regional identities, but for the most part have been assimilated into the Empire. And each region is headed by an overseer, which is a hereditary role evolving from the original hierarchy that was in place, which means that many of today's overseers are the descendants of former kings and queens. War is almost constantly ravaging. The most recent war taking place was the kingdom of Brumor in the south being assimilated into the Empire, the royal family of which have almost been entirely wiped out. The three main cities and ports along the direct coastline are Neverwinter in the north, the holy city of Clubus in the centre, and Old Dorfor in the south, known locally as the City of Elves. With the exception of Old Dorfor, which has a very high population of elves and half-elves, the majority population in all of these cities is human. And in the west we have the community of dwarfs. The races of Dragonborn and Tiefling are thought of as legends in this world, and the last known members of both these races disappeared from the mainstream centuries ago. With the rise of the Empire, and no one seems to know the reasons they disappeared, Dragonborns along with dragons are thought to have been extinct for centuries. Today is 10 Kaithorn, 862, the year of the Scarlet Forge, and it is 40 days after the Festival of Greengrass, which usually brings on the festival, the first day of spring. But spring is yet to come. The summer solstice is in 10 days' time, but the ground is still covered in a layer of thick snow. There have been no flowers, no fruit on the trees, and if the weather doesn't soon change, this year's harvest will be in jeopardy before it's even planted. Your character is sitting in a small rustic tavern, a stranger to everyone around you. You each sit alone, mulling over your life, thinking back on where you have been and where you are going, and unbeknownst to each of you, you have all received urgent communication from an old dwarf from your past by the name of Gundren Rockseeker, who has told you to meet in the tavern The Hooded Gull in the city of Winter's Bluff on this very day. At this point, if you guys all want to give a brief description of your characters, what you might be drinking or eating, and what you look like, just for all of our reference between each other, you can give away as much as you want at the stage, as there will be time later on for like a roleplay introduction. This is more just what your character is, what they look like.
Someone else gonna have to go first because I'm currently doing some WordPad stuff. But
Nice.
Go ahead.
Okay. Probably sat in one of the corners of the tavern. You see a hooded figure, with a rather oblong face for those that you usually see, though mainly covered, with what looks to be a tail, very poorly hidden, And they appear to have a stein of like mead or something in front of them. Kind of average-ish height for the beings around you, but abnormal in shape.
Humanoid?
Yeah, humanoid. But just a bit abnormal in shape. Like some places look a bit bulkier than they should.
Okay.
Right. I'll go next then.
Yeah, Tom, if you want to go next.
What you see is sat in one of the tables, currently keeping an eye on with his back to the rest of the room, with his facing the door. Wearing a travelling coat, you see a man made of metal and wood. He's currently trying to drink a drink, whilst keeping an eye out for the one who has asked him to come here. But keeping an eye on everyone and making sure if anyone's coming in, if they're a threat, if they're not. And yeah.
I'll probably be the one to go next. I'm just very frantically writing out other things that my character would probably be doing right now.
Nice.
Right. Okay. Got it. Okay. In one of the corner booths, sort of, with his book pretty much buried in his face, is a guy that you've probably not really seen before. He's a bit sort of unlike a lot of races you've ever seen. He's a humanoid. He's about 5'4", sat down in a booth, eating food and reading. He's got a very, very long hair, which is like a kind of light green. He'd refer to it as seaweed green. And a really, really long bushy beard that goes basically all the way down to his belly button. And he's sitting there sort of reading this book, and then looking up at the door, and then looking back, and then picking some food up and eating it and drinking his thing, which he's drinking water and eating simple food. He's got light green skin, or light blue skin, and light green eyes, and he's wearing just sort of traveler's clothes. And probably the most significant thing about him is that sort of hanging off of his hip is a glinting metal object that no one has really been able to get a proper eye on because he keeps putting his hand on it. And he's just sort of looking at the book and looking back up, and that's about all you can see from him.
For me, you see someone at the bar, human, very kind of fair skin, got kind of a cloak and a hood he's just kind of taken down. You see his hair's a bit nicer than the more common folks around, but not enough that you'd really kind of question it too much. Just, oh, this guy takes care of himself. He's covered head to toe in arrows, weapons, as much as he can. He's got a shield on his back with an arrow still sticking out of it.
Nice.
He's asked the bartender to fill up a flask with a bow and arrow insignia on it, fill it up with whiskey, but also asked for a glass of water instead as well while he's there. And the only other thing you kind of notice about him is that on his leg is a side quiver where he keeps all his arrows, and it looks a lot more elegant than the rest of his clothes. It's got a lot more of a design in the metalwork. It's more intricately placed, whereas everything else just looks like standard equipment.
Okay, so you see quite a big built guy, like a grey sort of coloured skin, just sat in the corner on a table. He's got jet black shoulder length hair, but it's up in a man bun.
No.
There's a quarterstaff leaning against the wall next to him, and he's got an amulet around his neck. But again, he keeps touching it, so you can't quite see what it actually is.
Nice one. Okay. Real quick, Maz, is it Creddock or Credoc?
Creddock.
Creddock.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you're all sat there, tucking into your various bites to eat your various drinks. Suddenly the door is kicked open by an unusually jubilant dwarf who walks in and announces, "A round of drinks for everyone in the tavern." The dwarf then produces the largest ruby that you have ever seen and slams it on the bar as payment. The young man behind the bar looks on in amazement, stuttering, "Right away, sir," and hops to work preparing drinks. You, of course, all recognise this man as Gundren Rockseeker, the man who has brought you here today. The dwarf is followed by a stern human male with an enormous broadsword. He is clearly not a man to be trifled with. He rolls his eyes at the exorbitant behaviour of his employer, but silently stands guard, watching everyone in the tavern. "Thank the gods you've all arrived. Dillian, Creddock, Evangeline, Fodash, Selkie, come over here, take a seat."
The Selkie sort of snaps his book shut after finishing his drink, looks up and then goes, "About feckin' time," and then stands up and walks over and wanders over there.
Evangeline finishes her drink and also rises and moves over.
Creddock picks up his flask, signs it again, screams back, "By the time you got here, you drunken bastard."
Fodash just walks over silently.
It is wonderful to see you all again. Have you had time to be introduced? It doesn't matter, we'll get to that later. You'll all be working together anyway. Now, I'm looking for men and women with brave hearts and good character to help me with a very special task. Oh, where are my manners? This gentleman at my side here is Sildar Hallwainter. He is my bodyguard. You can never be careful these days, can you, Sildar? Sildar just grunts in response, examining everyone else who's in the tavern, not at your table. Now, the mission is simple. I need a very capable group to guide my caravan south along the high road all the way back home to the village of Fandalin. It's about 2 days south of here. And when you get there, take the wagon to Barthen's Provisions. He will ensure that each of you receive your pay, a grand total of 15 gold pieces each. And I'll even wet your whistle a little bit. Here's 10 gold pieces each right now. Gundren nods at Sildar, and Sildar throws a pouch in front of each of you, which if you check does contain 10 gold pieces. Do you have any questions about the journey, or just can I get you another drink? I want you guys to be comfortable, you see.
2 days' journey's not that far. Why do you need 6 of us?
Well, I've called the 5 of you here together. It's very important that this caravan remains safe, you see. We've been having a few problems around Fandalin with outlaws, bandits. It gets particularly hazardous through the final woods. So I'm capable myself, if you see, but I have other things to do, which is why I know all of you individually are capable, and together, you'll be unstoppable.
I mean, I already know I'm unstoppable, so I don't need a lot more help, but I'll be happy to provide any extra assistance to this capable lot.
DM question.
Yes?
Where are we taking this to again?
Fandalin.
And where are we going after
to
that?
Barthen's Provisions. Barthen. Barthen.
Provisions, okay. Sorry, dedicated note taker. That was a hell of a lot of information.
I know. If you need any more information at all, I can repeat it all, so that's fine.
Oh, cool.
How big is the bodyguard's dick?
Sildar takes a look at Creddock, shakes his head disappointedly, and walks.
Oh, that's the new non-character.
I think he was looking for a slight perception check there.
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay, I've learned my lesson. Don't be sarcastic in this game for no reason.
Roll perception.
Don't be. That one I was going to let you learn the hard way.
Glad that was just.
If you wish to do a perception check, I can.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not going to flirt with everyone.
Not yet. Okay, well, I wish I could stick around, but me and Sildar actually have important business to attend to, and we need to get there as soon as we can. You guys feel free to rest up. I want you all well rested, well fed, and if you guys leave first thing in the morning, my oxen are tied just outside the tavern. Do be careful. The roads can be treacherous, I have to warn you. With that, guys, I do have to head on my way, so Sildar, shall we? And Gundren and Sildar, they make towards the exit of the tavern. Gundren looked in quite a rush to get back. He looks very excited, but you kind of get the feeling that he wasn't telling you everything he knows.
Offhand, Selkie goes, "Is it just me, or did that fella look a little bit jumpy to you?"
Jumpier than I've seen him.
Any more excited?
I mean, I'm not used to seeing him sober.
I'm not used to many dwarves, so I don't know an awful lot about them just yet. And he just sat there very, one thing about Selkie, a bit of a quirk, is that he is basically consistently doing stuff with his beard. He's either stroking it or combing it through or manipulating it in some meaningful way, or his hand is basically buried in it for no particular reason. He just really likes his beard.
Tom.
That's more than there. Hello.
I miss your beard, Tom.
Oh, I didn't do any of that because of Tom's beard, just to make him feel guilty. But
now I feel guilty.
Yeah, you bet. Well, the man said we were supposed to be getting ourselves nice and energized for this, but quite frankly, I've been sat here for far too long. I've got places to be, so if we're going to be sat here for too much longer, please let me know so I can get a few more hours sleep in the back.
We'll be here for a while. What time of day is it?
It's about 7, 8 o'clock at night, so you got time to do a few more things if you wanted to, but or you could go have an early night. It's up to you guys what you do going forward now.
Yeah, probably go and have one more drink for me personally, and then I'll probably head off.
I'll finish my water, and then I've got something I'll do before bed, pulling out a deck of playing cards.
Okay.
So, wait, you said you're going to bed?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll get an early night after I have something else I need to do first.
Saki would kind of go, all right, if I have to go and do other things, at least I can go and fucking read more of the book. It's more interesting sitting around doing nothing. And then he'll just sort of wander off to whatever his room is.
So Selkie goes off to read for the night?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Creddock, you finishing your water and you're playing with a deck of cards. Dillian?
I'm going to do one of those workout things.
Oh, right.
That's what I mean by get the deck of cards.
I know what you mean then. Yeah.
You're such a workout nerd.
Part of the backstory.
Part of the backstory.
Dylan's gonna kind of go into like a sentry kind of rest where he's just gonna keep an eye on everything without having to move, but also trying to meditate as much as possible, trying to think about who the Celestial is that helped him.
Okay.
She's just going to get another drink from the bar and sit and people watch.
Evangeline? Did you say you're just going to bed?
Yeah, I just said I was going to get one more drink and go to bed.
Cool. Okay.
Wrong start for this party. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Nice early night. Nice early night for you guys. Yeah. So Dillian's resting. Selkie's reading a book in his room. Fodash just chilling. Creddock. Crayfish. Creddock's doing his exercises. He's working out in the garden or something.
Oh, the one thing I do before I go to bed is I am going to ritual cast Alarm and come to put a thread of silver across my door and across the window frame.
Okay.
For the record, if you ritual cast means I don't have to expend a spell slot. I take a 10 minutes extra plus whatever it is to cast a spell, and Alarm basically puts a silver thread along the door frame and the window, and anything I don't want, or anything at all crosses that thing, I get a mental alarm in my head saying it's done it, and then I'll wake up. So,
cool. All right. With that, you all head off to sleep for the night. You wake up the next morning. You have your breakfast or whatever you want to do, unless there's anything in particular any of you want to do.
Selkie will be having a nice breakfast made almost entirely of something seafood related.
Nice. You're just eating like prawn cocktails and...
Oh yeah, just a breakfast prawn cocktail if there's one to be had.
Yeah. So you head outside, tied up to the outside of the tavern is 2 oxen leading a wagon, and the wagon is filled to the brim with supplies. Yeah, so it does require at least one person to be driving the wagon, holding the reins of the oxen. Other than that, it's up to you guys how you travel. You can all fit in the wagon as well if you wished.
I need to double check what that particular thing actually means, but I have proficiency in navigator's tools, so I feel like if I was on the wagon, I might make it easier to steer, to like keep us going in the right direction. Oh, that's at sea, right? Forget that. That's for sea stuff. We're not. This wagon is not floating, so forget what I said.
They are not seafaring oxen.
They are not seafaring oxen. No, they aren't. I'll walk.
See, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Nothing to see.
I'll probably get into the back of the wagon, in fairness.
Would I know that these probably couldn't take my weight?
How heavy are you?
I am.
Wait for it.
4,500 pounds. Not 4,000.
Oh!
450 pounds. Sorry,
Thick
it's been a long
boy.
day.
He's a thick boy.
I had like
Well, about
2
that
sleep last night. It's been a long day. 450 pounds.
Yeah,
I thought you were about.
you would take one look at the wooden wagon and be like, probably for the best.
I thought you were about to say you had 450 C's on the end of that thick. That would about make up for how thick you are. I look at the. I presume. Do I know he's a warforged? We have
roll history check.
Okay.
Is that anybody or just Ross?
Just Ross.
Oh, thank God! I start with. Oh, hold on. I need to do something real quick.
Oh dear.
Clever of me. I didn't start this. Not query. Advanced toggle. There you go. There you go. Nice.
Damn!
Yeah.
You have read extensively during your time about all the various beings on who live above the ground, and you know very well that he is a warforged. You probably know more about his species than he does, honestly.
I look and I take one look at him, pat him on the shoulder, and say, "Probably for the best, Tin Man, eh?"
He just gives you a quizzical look. He hasn't said anything so far that you guys know.
I look back at that interaction that just happened, and I look back at the ox and go, so does anyone here actually know anything about animals?
Well, I'll get right back to you then. Hold on.
I have proficiency in animal handling, if that helps.
Congratulations, you're designated driver.
I can probably.
And I go,
Okay, good, you're driving.
food goes in that end, waste comes out that end.
I don't know. Let me see how much I know about them. Not a lot.
Yeah, you know the theory of them. You just don't know anything about actually being confronted with one.
But as far as I'm concerned, your man Gundren has got us a new species pulling this wagon.
Aaron, would I?
Roll history check, sir.
Oh,
No,
God.
no nature check.
Nature. Oh, well, that's even worse.
But you poor.
You've seen them around during your travels, but you've never interacted with one up close.
Yeah, I'm staying in the back. Where I am.
I'm happy to navigate.
Okay, good, because all I know where is to put an arrow.
Thank God one of us is.
So Fodash is driving then, that's good. You don't need to roll animal handling because it's a very easy check. You literally just need to, you know enough just to hold the reins and they will go wherever you point. Pretty much.
And Creddock switches from being on the outside to jumping into the caravan occasionally whenever he feels like he needs to do a round of just checking for things.
Okay, so Craddock's doing that. Selkie, are you riding in the wagon, walking alongside?
I will start my journey walking alongside. Once my legs get tired, I'll jump on the back and just sort of kick it reading a book.
Okay, Dillian's walking alongside. Evangeline?
I'm in the back. I'm just gonna
Keep an eye out, make sure. I want to keep an eye out for like any critters at all I can see.
So you're sort of like scouting?
Yeah.
Okay. It is a 2-day. It is a journey of 2 days. So let's see. You spend the first day.
On the first day.
And it's not very eventful. You just walk along the road. if you guys wish to talk about anything, introduce yourself, because I don't believe you've given each other your names yet or anything.
Nope.
I was actually going to be like, if the Warforged is wandering along, just I don't exactly know where anybody is particularly. Oh wait, Maz's character is in the caravan, right? He's sat.
I swap between walking in the caravan.
Well, there's one point when he's in the caravan with me while I'm sat on the back with my book, while I'm reading my book. I will eventually look up, realize he's there, snap it shut, put it in my satchel, stick a hand out, and say, I don't believe I ever got acquainted with you, me fine shield-carrying fellow, Selkie, proud merfolk.
Take your hand and say, Creddock, good with arrows.
How does one spell these names?
I think Selkie's how it is at the bottom of the Roll20 thing.
Selkie with an S.
Creddock is Kredok.
I put CH. Fuck.
K.
I'm going full Mortal Kombat here. Just K's for days.
Crayfish.
Crayfish. AKA Crayfish.
Thodash is as you would expect. Thodash.
A Thodak, not Tho. Okay.
After I've introduced...
Thodash.
SH. Sarah. THODASH.
As in I use my
language, Orcish.
As in I use my action to do the Thodash action.
Yes. It's a very guttural language, you see.
Yes.
After I've introduced myself to Selkie, I look up at Sarah's character, who's also in the caravan, and say, "What about you, lass? What's your name?"
Evangeline.
That is a properly musical name. I love these land folk names. They're always so unique and different. It's marvelous.
Definitely unique for land folk.
Although actually, having spent time
Parents
with
have eclectic taste. What can I say?
birds, you're a bird person, aren't you?
No, I'm not. Not this campaign.
Oh, you're not. Oh no, you're a dragonborn, I think.
Yeah, but I'm hidden, so you don't know shit, boy.
No, I know.
That's why I just said lass.
Yeah.
Very well hidden.
Other than that, I make a point of jumping out the caravan to introduce myself to the other two. So I go to the Warforged and go, "So, Tin Man, I'm Creddock. What's your name?"
The name is Dylan.
Dylan.
Selkie smiles, realizing that the phrase "Tin Man" has caught on, and then just sort of keeps reading his book.
Yeah. Then I scream to the front of the caravan, "Oi, driver! What's your name?"
Thodash, who are you?
Creddock. I'm the guy with the bow.
Shouldn't these introductions be done around a fire? Keep an eye on anyone attempting to attack us.
I don't think there's nothing around us. Look, watch this.
Yeah, Selkie sees trees all around.
Yeah, he really does. Yes, I got it for my guy.
Trees!
See them over there? Those are trees. See, I know what I'm looking at.
Tom, can you roll me a perception check since you're the only one who's actually looking out for danger?
Okay, so it's perception, yeah.
You're Maz.
David, I'm looking out.
What?
No,
Oh, you're looking out as well.
Oh, I'm not Maz.
Mr. Bunce.
Right,
Otherwise known as
make
Dilly.
sure
I mean, technically, Creddock is looking out for danger as well.
Alright, yeah, well, Creddock and Dylan, if you both want to do a perception check.
Hey, look, I'm looking for very
Yeah.
dangerous trees. Okay.
Okay, you notice signs of just generic struggles on the road. So there's a few like wheels of wagons that are around. You see bushes that have been ruffled, but you don't see any immediate danger. You can't see anyone around whilst we're traveling. So we go forward another half day.
18.
you can do the roll to DM only, so that only you can see the roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I want you guys to feel nervous.
That's fair. I just thought I'd say.
Oh dear.
So I'd feel more nervous if I didn't see it.
Yeah, same.
Shall I actually sit here? Shall I sit here and roll an actual dice?
Oh, that'd be even more chaotic. Fuck yes. It's your game, man. You roll how you play.
Nice.
Make sure he's being truthful as well.
What's even more impressive is if he rolls the dice and it's exactly the same number as what he rolled in Roll20.
It was not.
What?
8. It gets to nightfall. Like the sun's really low. The sun's about to set. You guys can decide whether you want to carry on through the night or whether you want to set up camp somewhere. You haven't encountered anyone along the road.
I go. Well, it's starting to get. The sun is starting to set. We should probably find somewhere to set camp.
Look at me and go, something's getting real low there, big guy.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
We've still got a long day tomorrow. Probably a good idea to get somewhere.
A bash on the side and say, "Taxi! Campsite, please!"
Do we see anywhere around that we can set up camp?
Would it be a perception check?
At this point, I'd probably
Nature.
jump out and
Roll me a
start
nature
helping
check.
out. Can I help look for this as well?
You can.
I don't think you need.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Fodash pulls up the wagon alongside the path. There's a clearing just through. You can see there's a clearing just through a couple of trees, perfect size to make a little camp.
Look,
I guess we head over and set up camp.
Yeah, let's do this, boys.
sounds good.
That sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So you've set up your camp. You set up your camp for the night.
Most awkward camp setup on the planet.
As soon as we touch down, I'm going to do what I did in the the tavern, and start I take a cord of silver wire out and a little tiny bell, and start ritual casting alarm around the campfire so that we can sleep, and around the wagon so I know if anyone tries to get in that.
What's the camp? Is there trees? Is there rocks?
There's a couple of smaller rocks. It's a forest clearing, so surrounded by trees. And it's a nice grassy area in the middle.
Once I've done that, because I be not but a simple sea folk, I've start wandering around looking at various plants I've never seen before and start cataloging them.
Roll me a nature check.
Thank you.
I'm really
Actually, to be fair, I've seen them. I've been around for a bit, but now I'm specifically looking to see if there are ones I haven't seen in books.
Okay.
That's the pain as to what character you're playing. Like
Yeah, what race he is.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know what race he is. He's Merfolk.
I said exactly what I am, but
Yeah, but you're druid or you?
You'll find out.
I know, right?
I thought it was
DM
obvious
knows,
from the
DM
spell
knows.
he used.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the matters, as long as the DM knows.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But I will let it known to the rest of the party that
Mm.
I don't need to sleep like the rest of you, and I can stand there in sentry mode with my eyes open, keeping an eye on everything. And as long as I don't move, I gain the rest benefit, but I don't need to sleep.
So don't you worry. If anything does come at us, I tap my brain case. I'll know about it. Well, I need to...
You are having a wonderful time looking at flowers.
Oh, thanks.
There's nothing unusual that you haven't already seen from your time above land. There's nothing unusual for the area. You know enough about reading it in books that this is around about what should be sprouting this time of year and for this season in this area. You're basically an expert on this particular forest.
He takes out a little side notebook and just starts scribbling notes along the lines of the kind of flowers I'm seeing here, just documenting this kind of stuff. Not for anyone else's sake, but for himself, because he's been hidden away for a few years, and he wants to he's still getting his. I guess it's one of his first adventuring things, so he's trying to just write stuff down and be like, "Oh, I found this, neat." So that's him.
Mm.
Okay. What the rest of you doing?
Did we?
After you, Denver.
I was going to say, did we have a fire set up already? If not, I'm setting that up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Roll a survival check.
Oh my word. Nice.
Yeah, you successfully set up a fire. Provides you with enough warmth and light to see around the immediate area. You all will survive the night with the fire you have built.
Yay.
Are we taking a watch, or is somebody going to be? Are we all sleeping soundly?
I'll take watch.
All right.
You all can sleep soundly.
Yeah, I feel it'd be best to let the person that can't sleep do it.
The insomniac Warforge will do the job. That'll do it. And he sits down by a tree and gets comfy and falls asleep there. Can I help you, Sarah?
I'm just by the fire I'm at the fire just looking at my flask a wee bit. Just.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really sorry.
Put it away.
Insomniac
Throw my hood up and say, let's get some sleep. We've got another long journey ahead.
Okay, nice.
I was going to say that just the idea of an Insomniac Warforge, just... I want to sleep. However, I am built so that I cannot. What is sleep? What our dream? Help me!
An Error 40 forged.
I will cast light on a pebble or something just to keep a light source handy, just in case whilst it's getting dark I can still see things.
Yeah, the campfire.
Okay, so the rest of you go off to sleep,
the pebble.
presumably?
Yeah, I go to sleep.
I probably won't go to sleep for a while because not massively trustworthy of El Roboto.
There you don't even blink.
El Roboto.
El Roboto, yes.
I think you're staring, not even blinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's unsettling. That doesn't help. I'll probably stay awake for a while and then naturally sort of drift off.
Okay. Dylan, if you want to roll me a perception check.
Absolutely, boss.
Come on. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's a negative.
I have a 0 on my perception, so it can't be a negative.
Oh god, the Insomniac has the...
Hey look, you all rolled really stupidly high on your stats. I didn't, alright? Leave me alone.
Oh yeah, I forgot we rolled our stats.
I'm sorry, I'm strong.
You're not the only one.
The night goes off... sorry. I dropped my dice.
You can do it, I have faith.
So you all go off to sleep. The fire starts slowly dying during the night. Dylan sat there with his pebble. He's keeping lookout, watching around. There's a few points during the night where he thinks he hears some stuff.
You mean to make different in the individual perception rolls, or?
I mean, we're all asleep.
No, just because you're the only one awake.
I meant, do you want me to make different ones throughout the night?
Right. I want you to do one more. Just one more for me.
And it's worse.
Oh
no!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't think I could do it, I did.
Dylan miraculously has learned how to sleep.
I physically can't, Aaron.
No, I know. Dylan...
I'm just too interested in my party members.
Dylan, rather than watching the outskirts, has been watching you guys sleep. He's trying to study all of you, to figure out what he knows about all of you. He's just not aware of the surroundings at all, really.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fortunately for you guys, however, no one stumbles upon you in the night, and you all awake the next morning, ready to start your journey again. You've got one more day's march until you get to Fandalin.
Maz was worried he was going to die already.
Maz, you survived the first day! Woo!
Literally, of everyone here who's going to die / go unconscious first, it's going to be your boy. I'm telling you right
It might
now.
be me, bro.
You don't have the DM with a vendetta against you.
This is true.
Your fault.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help him. My fault.
Anyhow, the first thing I do when I wake up is frantically pick up the silver thread I put down so I don't forget about bringing it with me so I can recast alarm every time I need to.
Nice.
The first thing I do when I wake up is I pull out my deck of cards and I start doing a workout.
Work. Nice.
So how guys, I got to get through all 52 cards before we can leave.
Honestly, if you do it fast, it only takes a couple minutes. And my guy would, so.
Yeah. Cool.
Nerd. Anyway.
Yes, I'm doing exercise. I am nerd.
Yes.
I'm glad you admitted it finally.
The nerdy.
It's not that I'm playing D&D that makes me a nerd. It's that I do exercise.
It's like you do
Deck of
exercise
cards.
in D&D.
Fair enough. It's a fantasy, ain't it?
What is exercise?
Oh, we can go outside. Outside at the moment.
Yeah, I guess I'll just jump back into the wagon and.
Cool.
I assume I'm driving again, so I just pack up my shit and get in the front.
Cool.
So my walking beside the wagon thing, keeping an eye out.
Okay.
As we're walking, go to Tin Man and ask, "So how was the night? Anything suspicious?"
I didn't see anything. I heard a few things, but most skittered around and didn't come anywhere near us.
Must have been just some nocturnal animals or hermits or.
The merman put down some wire to make sure that he could be alarmed if anything did come by.
And you'll be pleased to know not a peep was heard inside me little brain. Don't you worry about that.
And gotta be careful though. You can always be followed. Just because they didn't come to us doesn't mean they didn't see us. Or maybe I just had too much in my flask. Who knows?
With that in mind, could I keep an eye on behind us?
Yes, you can.
And just see if anything's following us.
Yeah,
good idea.
Yes, you can.
Say again, sorry?
Yes, you can do that.
Perception, yeah?
If anyone who's currently looking out wants to roll me a perception check.
Yep.
I missed my druid's
Oh, you poor soul.
Oh, yes!
Okay, Evangeline, you notice that behind us we are leaving a track, wheel tracks through the dirt on the road. And,
I'm just my brain is just in other places.
Yeah,
Bro, those wheel tracks look an awful lot like trees to me.
Dylan, you're aware that there are trees.
Yep.
Fodash.
Am I aware what type of trees?
Roll me a nature check, Dylan.
What kind of trees are they? They are trees.
I'm just going to change my spell.
They are trees.
I tell you what, Aaron, these abilities are really starting to hinder me slightly.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a look at that. They are trees, Dylan.
Analysis. Trees.
Kind of like me.
Analysis of the environment indicates the presence of trees.
I can't analyze it. It's made of wood.
We let this guy be the lookout.
Analysis of the environment tells me the environment is 50% me. I am tree. I am.
Existential crisis engage.
Dylan not drowned.
Oh dear. Fodash, you are focusing on the road ahead. You can't see anything of immediate danger. You just see the road ahead. Credoc, Crayfish.
Yeah.
You are very intently studying the landscape, more so than the others. Your training in the past has taught you to be aware of hidden dangers behind trees and things, but so you feel confident that if anything were to get the jump on you, you'd be able to notice them. You're actively searching a bit more so than your companions, and you notice this as well, that you seem to have the grip on things. You've been traveling for about half a day, and you get to it's a thick, whereas the trees have been few and sparse between, it's just a thick forest now that the road cuts through the middle of. It's a trail through the road, and it is heading in the right direction, but it's a very thick forest either side. So you had been warned about this stretch of rope in particular by Gundren, and this is the area that you need to be on the lookout for, essentially. But you recognise it as almost on the way home to Fandalin.
Just before we go into that forest, I'm going to start ritual casting Comprehend Languages on the off chance that anything that tries to attack us is speaking in a language I don't know. So I sit in the...
Take out my flask and I take a swig.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
Clever.
Some holy water there, my friend.
Stay hydrated.
How fast roughly is the
That's
carriage
really
going?
not what that is.
Aaron?
Yeah?
How fast is the carriage going roughly?
Well, mate.
Enough that if I like run alongside, I'll be able to keep up, or.
Oh yeah, you can walk. You can walk alongside it.
Well, yeah, we can all walk in
in
along
that
beside
case-
it, so we're fine.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said this is like heavily like forested, right? Or
Yeah, it's a thick forest either side of the road.
cool beans. I'm gonna jump out the back of the wagon. I'm gonna head into the tree line, and I'm gonna start sneaking along alongside.
Okay. Can you roll stealth check for me?
Please.
Oh no, you can't.
Fucking hell!
Wow.
Upon very clearly seeing the person, the hooded person, jump out the back and try to sneak, I look at them and go, "They're keen to get home."
Yeah, so you attempt to go sneak through the trees. You think you're being really sneaky, but unbeknownst to you, all of your companions can just see you making your way through the tree line. You've gone like one tree deep.
I was never the best at this.
I nudge Selkie and go, at least there'll be a distraction for anyone else actually following us.
I realize that the rest of the party see me and say, "Look, I was never the best at this with my lot, okay?" And I join them, and I just walk alongside them.
Not the natural one.
That's not a good thing. Hey, wow! Look, an elder dragon. Ugh.
It's a dragon turtle.
Mom!
I need an adult. I am an adult.
Okay.
Just before Aaron does anything with those rolls, from the front of the carriage, I say to everyone else, "I'm keeping an eye on the road. Make sure you're looking out."
Oh yeah.
I'll say, Tin Man, you get the back. Selkie, you get the left. I'll get the right. Sneaky boy has just gone on ahead, so we don't have to worry about that.
No, I said that I realizing that you guys had seen me. I was just.
Like I say, you lass, head to the front and just keep an eye out.
Wonderful. I pull out my rapier just in case. And
for the record, I ain't a soldier.
Put my hands up and go, whoa, it's just an idea.
Not for you. Don't worry. Do a bit of a flourish
All
if you want.
So you continue this way for about another half a day. You're about to cut. The road sort of comes to a natural bend. You head to the bend, and as you get there, you spot two dead horses sprawled on the road about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking your path.
Wait here, we'll go clear this road.
I'm going absolutely nowhere near that, and then I hunker down to the side of the wagon. So if something does decide to shoot, it's got a bit of wagon wood to hit through first.
Can I try and?
No, on you.
You're best.
Okay. I look around to see if I can see if anyone's setting up a trap.
I was going to say the same thing, so that's fine.
All right, can you both roll me a perception check?
I was thinking it. I'm not going to do it.
By the way.
Dude, what's with your rules?
I am glad you did it and not me.
Yeah.
What is with your rules?
You are convinced that trees are trying to ambush us. Oh no.
I've seen Evil Dead.
Oh, no.
Can I do that?
Can you do what?
I wanted to cast Eldritch Blast on the horses to move them out of the way.
Yeah.
The dead
I
one.
confirm something for me. Cool.
On the dead horses. Okay, yeah. So just as you're casting that, however, Credoc notices a pair of... Credoc notices on the left-hand side of the road and on the right-hand side of the road, pairs of pointy ears that are hiding behind a ditch.
So I grab hold of him and say, hold on, wait! Everyone arm up.
Rapier's
I was
already
weren't here by accident.
I already am armed. I always am armed.
I jump down off the wagon and grab my mace.
Given that I cast comprehend languages beforehand, can I hear these things talking to each other?
Yeah, once I figure out what role that would be.
Perception.
Yeah, roll perception.
That would be.
I'm not very good at perception, but I'll try it anyway.
Teething problems, Tom. Teething problems.
You're doing grand, don't worry about it. It's fine.
You're smashing it, my boy.
So with comprehend language, does it let you know what language it is, or can you just hear them talking?
Let me have a look. I feel like it does say what language. It says, actually, you know what? Hey guys, here you go. Have some reading material. You understand
understand it.
The literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. It doesn't say that.
Pendleton.
Marmy?
It doesn't tell you what the language is, but you can understand
Okay,
it.
so you can understand. All right, so you hear just off to the left, on the left-hand side of the road, you hear one little high-pitched voice saying just saying, "Okay, when they get to the horse, I'll fire. You charge them."
Yeah. And then who's in the wagon with me? Thodash,
Oh, we're all on the outside of the wagon.
You're all
Yeah.
well. Okay. Then I say to how about Creedoc? I say, tell the Irish. Tell the Tin Man to don't move. Get back to the wagon. They're expecting us.
Okay. I run back to Tin Man and say, hold on, wait. Hold on.
Wait.
I'm gonna have to think of
I'm
a plan here.
looking questioningly.
And I walk over to you and I say, okay, what did you hear?
Well, basically, there's a bunch of guys hiding in the side, and they both said as soon as when we get to those horses, a few of them are going to shoot us, the others are going to charge.
Any idea how many that is?
Not a clue, but I feel like we might need to get them out of hiding. We might need to put the.
Okay, I've got an idea. Everyone, huddle up quick. Okay, I've got an idea. Yeah, but we need you to come back anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. You'll get in front of the wagon just to protect it. I'm going to go over to the horses. Pretend that I'm trying to move them. When they attack, hopefully my shield should be able to catch them, and then we'll know where they are. Then I'm fast enough I can run back.
I would probably be better sneaking up behind them, possibly.
I have a different idea.
Distraction. Oh, hello.
All right, what you got?
I have thaumaturgy. I could create a sound near enough from them that they might come out of hiding.
We could scare them off.
Could scare them off.
That basically, I put it in.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay, well, think about this. How about you sneak up, just in case. You try and see if we can get them to run away. I'd rather not be in a fight today.
I'm assuming you're saying I sneak up.
Yes, the person that did tell me they wanted to sneak up.
Shush. You were just doing hand gestures. That means nothing to
And
me.
the three of us, I'm good at long range. What about the other two?
I may be a peruser of the arcane arts.
Okay, Tin Man, what you got?
I have my bow, I have my hammer, I have some arcane ability too.
100% thought you were about to say, and my axe.
Okay, well then I suggest, Big Lass, you sneak up to get a surprise attack on them if you can. Magic Lady, you do your spell. See if we can get
Thank you very much.
Magic Man.
Oh, sorry, I'm bad at perceiving things.
It's okay. You can continue.
Right. You cast your spell, just to see if they can scare them away, because we don't want to fight. No point if we don't need to. Us three, ready some sort of long-range weapon. I've got my bow.
I have my sword.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Where did you guys hear it roughly? I'll ask where roughly.
I heard them speaking on the left-hand side of the path, if my memory serves.
I've seen them on both the left and right.
Mm-hmm.
How far away from the horses are we?
You're
we're
about
just
50 feet away from the horses.
50 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
In that case, I'll arm my crossbow instead.
I was just thinking my spell goes up to 30 feet, so I could do it as close to the horses as possible and see if we can trick them into thinking that there's someone there.
Okay.
That's not an awful idea.
I'm gonna backtrack so slightly. I'm gonna loop around and go to the left. I'll tell these guys, aim for the right, just in case shit goes wrong. I've got the left.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and stealth around again.
Okay.
All right, roll me a stealth.
Aaron, did I see how many? Did I see how many people it actually was, or did I just see ears and I know there's people there?
You know there's people on either side of the road.
Okay, that's fine.
You don't.
Hey,
know
Sarah,
how
you're being
many
very
people.
stealthy there, Sarah.
Right.
I'm
Okay.
literally the worst rogue in existence.
Most people like expertise, that Sarah.
Hmm. Wait, you did put expertise in stealth, didn't you?
I don't
Before
have
it's-
expertise yet. I'm level 1.
I thought that's
Okay,
something.
so you're sneaking alongside the left, yes, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sneaky boy.
as you jump down into the ditch on the left-hand side of the road and start sneaking along the road, you're making a lot more noise than you realise. You see ahead of you 2 goblins who are actually looking straight at you, really confused
Real quick.
as to what you're doing.
Oh,
I'm really sorry. Real quick, I just want to interject and help Sarah out real quick. Sarah, yes, you do. You do have expertise at first level. If you want to put, you can put in expertise in 2 skills.
I think I may have put them in the wrong skills then. I'm not going to change it now. It's too
Fair
late.
enough. Doesn't matter. It's good for memes. Okay.
It's fine.
Who are looking directly at you. At this point, I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
Right, click your token before you roll your initiative.
You were all. I want to.
Yeah, make sure you click on your token first.
I always forget to do that.
Hold on.
Wow.
Sarah, good initiative roll.
Is there something I've got to do that?
I love this game. I love
Yeah,
this game.
there's normally
I
a
love
thing
this
at the
game.
side
I
that
love
you
this
can
game.
click for turn order. Towards the bottom of the sidebar.
Damn it.
Oh, Credoc, you poor soul. You've already rolled. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, it was the wrong one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I had to click on my token first.
Us.
Yeah,
Now we
fine.
just need to make a turn order for the goblins.
Yeah. Maz, go on the turn order. Click the number for your guy and change it to 9 because that's the first one you rolled.
Right.
There you go.
You're
Not.
See?
first initiative,
You
please.
have changed the
First.
goblin people around.
How do I add them in?
Let me just.
What's your character's
Because
name?
they have a +2 for their dex, it'd be a d20 +2 for their initiative.
It's not. There's not.
Okay. And how do I...
Right, so I don't know because I don't know if you have any goblin compendiums. So just use a random token and name it goblin and give it the health of the goblin. I could send you what the health of the goblin is.
I know what that is.
Cool, excellent. Just give it the health of a goblin. You've got the stat block for a goblin,
I
I'll
see
take it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm so
Because I have all the
angry.
compendiums, I can just drag it from my compendium straight into the map. But I don't think you have that. So if you put goblin in the compendium, which is the I token, if you click on the I token, type in the search bar goblin, does it come up with a goblin?
Yeah, Monsters Goblin.
So try and just drag that over into the map.
Okay, so
Oh, there's a Ninja Turtle in there.
it has appeared. It's like it's not got a thing though.
What I'd advise you do is that you make the turn order with a goblin that we're not going to be attacking, so a goblin off to the side, so we don't accidentally kill the goblin that is in the turn order. Otherwise, you lose their place in the turn order.
Okay, how do I add it to the turn order?
Right, click on the token, add to turn order, and then wherever it's added, just type in 16 because that's what it got. And when that's done, there should be a gear mark. Click on that and go for descending order.
Got it. Okay, so Evangeline's first in the initiative. Yeah, that's skipped. Yeah, they saw you coming. So it's the goblins next. The 2 goblins that are directly ahead of you, Evangeline. The first one is going to fire its short bow at you.
Short brow thing.
Sure, bro.
Short bro.
Bit short, bro.
Wait, hang on. What's happening? Sorry.
You're being shot at by Goblin number uno.
Wait, how come I was first on the initiative?
Yeah, but because you tried to take them
Or
by
are you
surprise,
doing it as
but,
a sneak? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
Okay, second Goblin is going to try to do the same. Presumably that hits.
Oh, fuck yeah, that hits.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Oh, no.
Here comes the pain. Do 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 do.
That hits for...
Here comes the pain, and I say, I'm unconscious.
You're on the road as well, aren't you?
I'm interested to see that. Okay, I want to see its damage though, because I'm curious what would happen if it hit me.
I'm scared.
That hits.
Because if I remember properly, when Maz and I did a trial run of this, he basically one-shotted me.
No, dang.
So
It wasn't basically. I did one shot you.
For 2 damage.
Yay!
That's not too bad.
I'm still standing.
That is.
Yeah.
2 goblins on the other side of the road hop up onto the road and run towards you because they're about 50
Oh, fucking
feet.
hell!
They're about 50 feet away, but they move, so they're about 20 feet away from the wagon.
We could
Of
literally
the
take
wagon.
2 of them.
And that is you, Silky.
Oh god. I jump up into the wagon, so I've got cover. And then I'm going to point at the nearest goblin, and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on it. So I would like that goblin to make me a DC 13 intelligence save, or it takes that damage. Yeah, it takes 2 damage, and the next time...
So one of the goblins on the road takes 2 damage.
Yeah, and the one that did take the damage, the next time it makes a saving throw, it has to subtract a d4 from its saving throw.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. And then I would like to get down and try and be as small as possible. And that would be my turn.
Okay. Dylan.
I see a goblin. I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast because when you have a stick, you stick with the stick.
Yeah.
Then
When
you
you
beat
have
the stick to death.
oh no!
Move!
You poor soul!
Oh, it has to be done. It has to be done.
Okay. Okay,
First time
I take it that
shooting
doesn't hit.
that doesn't hit, no.
It was your first shot of the campaign. Of course it was going to miss.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
We got this. Don't worry.
That's fine.
And I'll go stand out in the middle of the road.
Okay.
I mean, in fairness, your AC is probably massive.
Credoc.
My hit points are.
I grab my crossbow and I shoot for one that's kind of mid-range away, out of the ones that just jumped out.
Out of the ones that are on the road, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, my boy.
That hits. And
That guy's goblin on an arrow.
you have killed that goblin.
First kill! First
Fuck
blood!
that guy.
As I'm doing that, I run into the trees a bit further away so I have more range for my arrows.
Okay, Fodash.
Fuck him up.
How many can I see?
You've got a bit more difficulty seeing the 2 that are in front of Sarah, but you can see that they're there because they fired at Sarah. There is one who's just stood in the middle of the road.
Who is the Sarah that you speak of?
Evangeline.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for one of the ones that are over by Evangeline.
I'm going to use Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt. Very nice.
Okay.
Ah.
So that.
It's going to obliterate one of them, and it's going
That's
to be
clerics!
Mhm.
Oh!
Oh god!
Yes, I'm pretty powerful, guys.
Disgusting damage.
That's my boy.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's my girl/boy. I'm so proud.
Yeah, one of those goblins dies.
He's obliterated.
He doesn't just die. It's just ash.
He's
Oh my
obliterated
God. Yeah,
with
he
energy.
just
an
turns
iron
into
man.
ash. He is gone. He is not there anymore.
His
Non-existent.
ancestors are
Never
feeling bad.
existed.
He's done an Iron Man.
Mhm.
Evangeline, you're up.
Oh fucking hell, me already.
Come on, you stealthy motherfucker. Let's do this.
Fuck off. Hang on a second. How far in front of me are they? The guys that are in front of me.
So
Oh, the one guy that's in front of me.
the one guy that's in front of you, he is about 30 feet away.
Fuck. Okay. There's another.
And you probably won't be for much longer.
I'm gonna get.
I reckon we could do
fuck
the
it. I'm gonna get.
videos.
I'm gonna get 20 feet. I'm gonna go 20 feet forward. I'm gonna remove the hood, and this is the first time you'll see the dragon face of this character. And I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Oh dang, that'll do it.
What scales are we seeing, Sarah?
You are seeing. I'm mixing up my dragonborns a minute. You see white scales
So it's
and
white
green
back.
and grey eyes for anybody who's close enough.
Nice.
I comment to myself, that's not something you see every day.
So
I
what am I
comment-
rolling for this?
Each creature in the area must make a Constitution saving throw. The DC for this.
I'm not rolling.
You have to roll damage, don't you?
A creature takes 2d6 damage on a failed save. I think it's up to what the goblin rolls then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 plus Constitution plus okay.
Even if they fail or succeed, they still take some damage.
Yeah. That are 2d6, so...
And what? It's cold damage, isn't it?
Really?
But Sarah, now you understand how I felt when I rolled the shatter. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that one.
Yeah.
And this is...
What's your Constitution modifier, Sarah?
My Constitution modifier is 2.
Spell
So
save.
10.
Proficiency bonus.
10 is the DC.
And so what's the DC?
My proficiency bonus, sorry.
What's your spell save,
plus-
Sarah?
My spells? No, it's my Constitution modifier and my proficiency bonus. So, plus 4 to that, so 12 even.
Okay, so it doesn't hit.
Or rather, it makes the save. So it takes
it
half
passes
damage.
the save, so it takes 2
Okay,
damage.
so it takes 2 damage. Cool.
Did they both have to roll, or just the one?
It's just the one there. The other one got obliterated by holy light.
The one on the road is out. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I think it'd be
It's
just out of the cone because it's a lot closer to the wagon than the other one.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, it's
Me and
it's
Denver
way in the
are the
cone.
ones on the road.
Okay, so it's the goblin's turn again.
And now I'm closer to it. Fuck.
The goblin who you just attacked with the breath attack, he's going to run up to you. He runs up towards you, and he hits you with his scimitar.
Oh.
Skimmertar.
Scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
He
Just
could-
skims.
He just skims them.
I'm gonna have to roll another character already. You guys even got some.
Sarah,
You
Sarah,
roll another character.
I can hear you.
Ha! No! Sorry.
As he runs at you to swing, he sort of trips over a little bit and drops his scimitar,
Does he slip on the ice?
slipping on the ice that previously
Yeah,
wasn't
slip on the
there.
ice,
Yeah,
that's
slipping on
what
the
it
ice
is.
that previously wasn't there. The one on the road charges straight towards who will be closest to him now? Is it Fodash?
He was the one who stood out in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're stood in the middle of the road.
Yep.
Yeah, so run straight towards Fodash to attack with his scimitar. And misses.
Oh no.
He backs up a couple of feet as if he's about to start running away. It's now Selkie's turn.
Well, we're about done with these things, so we're nearly done with these things, so I need to check the range on something. Oh, absolutely. Okay. Selkie kind of gets up a little bit and then goes, this is taking too fucking long. And then he hops off the wagon, runs out away from the wagon, turns around so he can see both of them, and then casts Magic Missile. So he just sort of opens his book and then goes, right, this is taking too long. It's time to crack out the big guns. Points a finger at the one he can see, and a beam of light smashes out from it into him, and the goblin there takes... It always hits, by the way. There is no save.
I'm aware of Magic Missile.
So the one that Evangeline's dealing with takes 5 damage. Is it dead yet?
Please.
Yes.
Okay,
yes!
Then turn to the other one, and it's 3 darts of light, so there you go. A solid 50! I rolled full damage on this spell!
And the other goblin drops dead on the floor.
I'm so proud of you! Oh my god!
And he sort of... If you
Nice
can, you know how cowboys spin a gun and then holster it? If you could do that with a book, he does that and then goes, right, are we done here? And then gets back in the wagon.
It's been a bit.
Not really. We're going to move these horses out the road.
Yeah.
We need to move these horses first.
Anyone got any ideas, or we're going to have to do manual labor?
I'm very strong.
I just go over and
move
start...
Eldritch Blast. It's force damage. It'll move it.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, I go over and start dragging shit already, because...
So you've moved over to the horses, yes, sir?
Yeah. So I see the Tin Man fire his weapon, I say, Dragon Lady, move!
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I hear that and I back off.
Eldritch Blast is force damage, and it is a cantrip. Can I not just keep blasting these horses without having to make continuous attack rolls, Aaron?
Yeah, what's the range on it?
120 feet.
It's a lot.
Yeah, cool.
Frustrated that I didn't hit that one goblin, I'm going to take it out on these 2 dead horses.
Evangeline is very upset by
When
this.
the horses are just missed, I go, easy, Tin Man, easy. They're going, we can move.
I just nod and wait for the wagon to start moving again.
Upon closer inspection with the Warforge, I would like to check the metal and see if it's actually tin.
I don't even know what it is. You're more than welcome to look.
Yeah.
Roll me a nature check.
A nature check? Okay. I know you better than you know yourself.
With the Warforged with amnesia, you probably do, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure what it is, but you know it's not tin.
Mm.
It's a metal you've never seen before, at least during your time above land.
That's interesting. And as we wander past in the wagon, I do like an upturned nod at him to like a show of respect to say, you might have missed, but you're a very interesting man, Tin Man. A sly wink, and then as we move on.
Roll perception for me, all of you.
Perception, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
As expected.
I'm really good at perception, apparently.
Yeah, fucking.
I'm doing so poorly tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Fodash, Kredok, and Dylan, as you pass the horses, well, what's left of the horses after being blasted by Dylan, you see each has several black feathered arrows sticking out of it, and you can see that there are empty saddlebags on either side of the horses.
Not anymore. Ruins right now.
I mean, we probably.
Does anyone know anyone that fires black feather arrows? Because someone in the archery world, that's rare.
Well, I might. Well, if there's a, I mean, would I have any? Was it the goblins that fired them, or are these arrows particularly significant to some other mercenary group or something I might have heard of?
Roll investigation.
Oh God! Oh wait, was that intelligence? That's probably pretty good for me.
I have to do that too because I was one.
Whilst he's doing that, the energy that I was blasting with, guys, you'd notice it's not your normal blackish purple energy. This was a vibrant blue energy that I was using.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You notice, so you recognise them as the same arrows the goblins were firing, but you know that they're of a higher quality than goblins usually craft in their arrows. So it's possible they either looted them from someone else or they're being supplied by someone else.
I go, well, these were fired by the little green men, but they certainly weren't made by them. These things were picked up somewhere else.
Well, there's empty saddlebags. I could have just stolen them from whoever they killed for this, but where are the owners? Or at least find more bodies than just a couple of horses.
Roll investigation, Credoc. Okay, as you're wondering where the owners of the horses are and why there aren't any more bodies around, you've taken a closer look at the satchel on one of the horses, and you see the initial GR.
GR.
G.
Mean anything to anyone?
How about Gundren Rockseeker?
Well, they match the letters. Who's that?
That would be. There you go. If that's the name on the saddlebag.
Oh no.
Then I would say our employer has been taken by goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was he even coming this way?
Yes, he came this way before we did.
He started riding out last night.
He didn't actually say which way he was going, though.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't hear any way
he
was
did
going.
say he was. He had to be in Fandalin before you guys.
Alright, okay.
I missed that.
Pay attention, guys.
He
Come
seemed-
on.
he
So,
seemed in-
I'm
he
not
seemed
much
in a rush to
listening,
get
I'm more
there.
pursuing.
It's fine. He seemed in a rush to get there, so he left you guys the night before you guys left.
That's right.
Now that we know this, could I go a bit further down the path and just see if I see him or his bodyguard friend? Selbar?
Sildar.
Seldar.
Oh
damn it.
Roll me.
I can guess myself.
Roll me investigation, Sarah. Evangeline. I'll get used to it.
Oh, come on. Fucking finally! Decent roll! Let's go!
You only won tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, my initiative was 22, so...
So you,
nice.
you do an inspection of the area surrounding where you guys were ambushed. You recognise that this area seems to have had a lot of violence in it. You can judge by the grass being out of shape and footprints on the ground that this seems to be a common area for ambush. And a quick search of the side of the path reveals a trail hidden behind the thickets over on the west side of the path.
I get my rapier out again. And I'll sort of go back a little bit and be like, there's a route up this way that looks like it may have been trodden on recently. I'm gonna go and have a look. And I go and have a look.
I kind of grumble and go, well, there's plenty of routes. It's a fucking forest. Oh, you mean a trail? Right, got it.
I know what I meant. Shit.
Give me a survival
I
check.
scream, hold up, I'm gonna come with you. No point in anyone going off by themselves.
Alright, anyone who's checking that trail, give me a survival check.
Oh, fuck.
Hysteric. I have proficiency.
Why? Why?
Okay, Evangeline,
I got the game with me.
you see trees, Evangeline.
Mm-hmm.
Credoc, you can tell from the footprints on the trail that at least a dozen goblins have been up and down this trail a few times recently, and you also see signs of 2 humanoid bodies on the trail.
Did I actually see that there are bodies, or did I just see
Not
there
bodies,
were
you
bodies?
you see signs that there are tracks for humanoids rather than just goblins.
Okay. About half a dozen goblins, maybe more, have been coming through here a lot. And see right there? I point to the tracks. Too heavy for goblins. They dragged something along. 2 of them. One a lot bigger than the other. Sound familiar?
Sounds like I do from what I can tell.
That would
Let's
be
head back to the group and tell them what we know. So we head back to the group, relay the information that we've seen some tracks. We know they've dragged bodies, one bigger than the other. Likely our employer.
Is it wide enough to take the cart?
Don't know. Was
It
it
is
me?
not. It's a narrow
No.
trail.
If not, we're going to have to hide the cart.
Yeah.
If you want to go down there and find our employer.
How far away are we
Handy,
from our
'cause he's not
destination?
gonna pay them.
You're about a half day's march from Fandalin.
Well, if the goblins got him, then he's dead if we're going to go and get this thing back. So yeah, we'll need to hide it.
Okay. Apparently, I'm not very good at hiding at the minute, so if somebody else wants to try and hide the fucking thing,
Selkie
Can't pay us to be dead.
please, by all means.
I look around for any place we could hide the body. Hide the thing.
Body?
Hiding the bodies for later.
Roll a survival check, Naz. Craddock?
What's in the cart? Do we know?
You can investigate and have a look.
I will investigate.
Because it might be easier to hide something in the cart than it is to hide a whole cart.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation.
Alright. For your survival check, Craddock, there is space along the side of the road where you could tie up a wagon in one of the sort of outlays down on the left, and it would be reasonably covered by the bushes from the road. As for what's in the cart, Selkie, you are just aware there are things in the cart.
Fair.
One sec, let me just find my notes. Okay. Dylan, you recognise that inside the cart you are carrying an assortment of mining supplies and food. There's sacks of flours, several casks of salted pork, 2 kegs of ale, and about a dozen shovels, pickaxes, and crowbars. And there's 5 lanterns with a small barrel of oil next to them.
Exactly, easily safe to hide. It has to stay in the cart, otherwise it will rot and go bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I relay to the group what is in the cart itself and tell them it's probably best if we hide the cart as a whole, as we're trying to hide.
I relay the spot where I've seen that we can hide the cart decently well.
Well, I've got nothing in me a repertoire to help you hide something, so you guys are going to have to use your feckin' imagination.
Let's start by popping it, in this hidden spot and see how obvious it is, if it's all.
Aaron, in your as you're the DM, and it's normally down to you how long this lasts. How long in your universe is a short rest? They're normally at least an hour long, but it changes between DM. I just wanted to check.
Short rest is an hour.
Thank you. Okay.
I think this is important to our employer, so we take the time to hide this properly.
Yeah. Well, I will
don't know magic to help this, but I've got a knowledge of just hiding things.
I will generally assist them hide the cart, but I don't have any spells or anything to help you hide it.
Yeah, well,
I've just checked. I don't either.
Mm-hmm.
General assisting. Woo!
I can try to do it. Hocus pocus, as I swing my arms. Nope, turns out I am not magic.
Roll an Arcana check.
You get an natural 20.
Arcana, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh no. Nope.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Well, who knew? I am just good at punching things.
Half expecting you to roll natural 20 an hour to be like, you wave your arms and suddenly open a window that reveals to you a bald guy with glasses and green pitty ears wearing headphones, giggling while he somehow describes himself in a very meta fashion.
He looks really pissed off at you. But you in particular, no one else.
Through the window.
And with it, you have been smited.
Are there any leafy branches around that we can try and hide it under?
That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah. So as Maz identified, that there's a whole section of generic things you find in a forest. So branches with leaves that have fallen down all along the left-hand side of the path.
If need be, I'll chop them down.
Hench.
Oh.
Actually, fake boy.
But there is one thing I could do. But it might take me a bit of time. Basically, Aaron, I have the cantrip Shape Water, and I can use it to move water around, freeze it, and I can also change the opacity of the water, so I can make it see-through or completely opaque. So I was wondering if you'd allow me to, if there's enough latent water around, maybe change the opacity of the water so it goes completely black, so if anyone looks at it and we hide it in a shadowy place, they have to roll extra hard to see the blackness of the water.
Roll a survival check. No, nature check, sorry, nature. You can't see any water around.
That's fine by me.
Decent branches it is.
Mm-hmm. I will, however, use Mage Hand to try and pull branches down so that people can reach them and pull them off trees and throw them on the carts to hide stuff if I can.
You guys would have noticed, but my guy is Yeah, 7'5".
Nice.
Hench.
So I start pulling trees.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a
Well,
strength check, Dylan.
You know what I have just realised? I'm actually 6'8", so I'm pretty towering.
I'm
I
5'4".
Oh, we need to do something about
Hey,
your
he's fucking ability stats.
We need to do something about your stats, man.
How poorly did you roll?
I have 3 10s, a 13, and a 16 and 18. That's it.
Okay.
Wait, why are we doing
16 and 18 is because I added them because of the traits from my race and things.
Alright, Fodash and Dylan, between the two of you, you managed to pull down enough branches for you guys to consider as ample to hide the carriage, to hide the wagon.
Okay.
Shall we head down the track?
Yeah, I suppose let's get to work. The only thing I would say is I don't have an awful lot of magical energy to use each day, and I've used about half of it. So basically, I've got 2 level 1 spell slots. I've only got 1 left.
Anything
Anything you can do about that? Quick rest or anything?
About the only thing I can do. Hi, Harry. About the one thing I can do is if I had a short rest, I could get that one I lost back. But I really don't. But it doesn't really matter because you've got I've got arrows and stuff, and I've got some ranged spells I can handle. So really, it would just be me slowing you up. So let's get to work.
All right.
If I remember correctly, certain classes get their spells back after a short rest.
They do.
That's what he said.
No, I would normally get my spells back on a long rest, but something particular about my class means I can get half of them back on a short rest.
Nice. So only ever use half of them. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Shall we take a short rest?
There was about a dozen tracks I saw, so we're going to need as many ups as we can get.
Well, all right then. If you want to take an hour, if we're taking an hour for a short rest,
It's going to help us read it very well.
Selkie gets in the wagon, so he's got himself some cover, sits down, opens his book, and uses his arcane recovery to get his other spell slot back.
E-wizard.
During this time, I start climbing trees just to get some more branches to cover the wagon even more, just as an added precaution.
Roll me an athletics check.
Help with that.
Okay.
Can I help with that?
Yeah, athletics check as well.
Can I roll at advantage?
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Yes, you can, because you're both helping each other out.
Go on in.
So just do a straight roll again.
All right,
Just
okay.
do a straight roll again, Maz. You never know. You could have got an natural 20.
19's pretty fucking good, bro.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well at that. Dylan,
It's using me as a ladder.
yeah, Dylan's eating you up into the tree.
All in a day's work. You.
I just start picking them off the trees and going, "Catch, Tin Man!
Bonk. Bonk.
You're not very good at this catching, are you?"
Hey, look! Art idea. Tom's Warforged standing underneath while he has pine cones or shit falling on top of and not doing anything to catch them.
I was already making note of it.
Yeah.
Writing it down.
I'm writing that out.
I'm gutted Harry didn't say hi.
He's got a game as well tonight. He was just very quickly down to get food, give me my shake, and then piss off.
What a rude boy.
He's got a lot of games on. Is he okay?
Rolling
Enough said.
Roll deception.
Also, Tom, can you do me a favor?
Deception.
Tom, do me a favor and tell Anne that yes, you,
Yeah, Harry's
the one, and tell Anne she has a good taste in her TV shows because I think that's Horrible Histories and I love that show.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
He's watching Horrible History, guys. Sorry.
No,
It is. I
love
recognize the
Horrible
anime
Histories.
and that rat.
Horrible Histories.
Where's all
Horrible
that
Histories
from-
got me a degree, so...
Rizzo the rat. That's the Muppets. Get out of here.
And then TV shows. She's actually awake to watch it now.
Horrible Histories has almost got me a master's degree, so...
Yeah. Yeah, Maz, you went to the wrong degree. All we needed was Horrible Histories the entire time. It's fine.
I reached down for mead and am sad. Why is the mead always gone?
Alright, so... You guys have finished up your short rest?
Yeah.
And
Yay, I got my breath left.
so it's
Oh.
it's a narrowish path. So you would have to go like one by one, basically. So if you want to give me a marching order.
I was also going to say, Sarah, since you lost hit points, a short rest will give you some health back.
Thank you.
I'm pretty fucking strong if you want me to go first.
Oh yeah, you're going first.
Or did you
Who's got
want?
the best armor? Because they should be going first as kind of a shield.
I'm also carrying a shield.
Who has the best armor?
Basically.
Because I've only got leather armor that's embedded in my skin.
Yeah, my AC is 12. I'm going in the middle.
Yeah, my AC is 16.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in the back just because I do long range fire most of the time, and my shield is on my back, so that's already kind of protecting me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What's your AC? What armor are you wearing, Denver?
My AC is 18.
I don't think
You're muted, love.
You're muted.
Oh,
I forgot it was push to talk. My AC is 18 and I'm wearing heavy armor.
I'll let you go in front of me, and I'll go second.
Sorry,
What's
man.
advantage on stealth?
So I said the order should be Denver, or I forget everyone's names. So
Oh, dash.
Third dash.
Soda.
you, Evelyn or Selkie, Tin Man,
Evelyn.
Evangeline.
Evangeline.
Evangeline. Sorry, it like popped up on screen and then it moved right out of the way, so I like couldn't see what it was. So I was like, Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
No, no, I'm not.
So you think Thodash, Evangeline, me, Selkie, then you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm down with that.
Yeah, sounds
Sounds
good.
like a good marching order to me.
Okay. So you're heading up into the trail then, presumably.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I will kind of whisper ahead to keep an eye out for any kind of traps these goblins are left behind.
Good plan. I'm going to do a perception check looking for traps.
I'd say Denver Thodash does as well because he is the one in front.
Do we
Okay.
want to try and be stealthy about this as well?
Yes, I think.
If I remember correctly, anyone in heavy armor has to roll at disadvantage.
Good thing I'm not in heavy
Yeah.
armor.
Fuck's sake.
I still suck ass.
Just roll straight another stealth check.
Sorry,
Denver.
no, okay.
Oh, hey! I rolled
I'm
a
okay with that.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
You're fine. You're good.
Okay. So after about 10 minutes down the hidden trail, Denver, you notice on the ground a hidden snare. But because you've been looking out for it, you managed to see it on the ground and you're able to inform the others about it.
Okay, I tell everyone.
Good job. Roll me another perception check if you're still searching.
Are you doing it as a group stealth or individual stealth?
Group stealth.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
You really got yourself out of there, fam.
Everyone else is really sneaky. You're just there, clunk, clunk.
Yeah.
I mean, shouldn't you get disadvantage anyway with how fucking big you are?
I'm carving a tunnel through this wood, you know?
I also keep an eye out in case anything's coming up from behind us for a sneak attack.
Okay,
Metal on
Fodash,
spun around.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
The dexterity.
Thodash.
Oh wait, that's Thodash.
Okay, Fodash, as you were coming along the trail, you notice there's a pit that the goblins are camouflaged that you were sort of walked into, almost sort of fallen in, but managed to step backwards before falling in. You fall backwards safely outside of the pit. So you didn't notice the trap, but you saved yourself from falling in. And yeah, you can continue around it.
Fun days.
Just let me do this.
Can I look down into the pit and see if there's anything there?
You can look down into the pit. Roll me an investigation check. You look into the pit. You notice that it's not very deep. It's about 10 feet deep. It's got sloped edges, which you could easily climb in and out of, and there's nothing in the bottom of it. You guys carry on walking. Give me a perception check again. Anyone who's looking out.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna keep an eye out as well this time.
I still suck ass.
Nope.
I'm
Not as bad as me.
There we go. Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
You rolled twice there for some reason, Craddock.
And you carry on.
I clicked on it and it didn't come up, so
You
I clicked
carry
again.
on walking without incident until you reach a clearing, which you are all stood in on roll 20.
Yep, that's the one.
Right.
And at this point, I'd like to award all of you 75 experience points.
Oh, cheers.
Yay!
I'll fucking take that.
I am scared.
Because from this point henceforth, I ain't helping y'all. You are a meat grinder. Hey guys, guess what? We leveled up. Just kidding.
Psych roll for initiative. No.
Yeah.
Do I need to put anything in that I've got 75 XP somewhere, or just keep a note of it?
So, up at the top on your front page, you've got your class, your background, race, whatever. The bottom corner of that little box has experience points, just 675 in there.
And
Where?
Top of your page where your name is and stuff, and like your
Oh, but yeah, I
class
see it.
level. Yeah.
Yep.
again, can I, before we head further into the clearing, start ritual casting comprehend languages?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Like, just whoever's near me, I would go, or the person in front of me, I go, I'm just going to take a second to give me something to see if I can to help me understand these people. I'll be with you in a sec. Now, sit down, and start ritual casting the spell.
Because I'm behind him, I stay with him just to keep him safe.
All right. Thanks God for that.
Cast
He looks up at you, just recast, and goes, "My hero," and then starts casting it.
Bloody weirdo.
Can you also all roll me a stealth check since you were entering stealthy?
Yeah,
I thought we did already.
I think we did. What we did? I can't remember. Oh yeah, well, we're doing it.
Do another one,
That
or?
was at the start.
Yeah, I want another one.
You got it.
Okay then.
Flat 10. Love it.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Hey, we pretty much all... there's Dillian.
I've increased. It's gotten better.
It got better. You'll love to see it. Average, properly average
learn.
stealth
Who would
roll.
have thought a 7-foot giant would be hard to stealth?
What a properly average stealth roll we did.
Oh my god, that's a crock of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. You are all still being stealthy.
The thing I'm doing takes 10 minutes, so I don't know if you want to do... just to let you know.
Okay.
If that's going to take you 10 minutes, I'm going to do a thing.
Oh dear.
Do all the things.
He makes like a bear and shits in the wood.
He makes like a pope and shits in the wood.
Well, he would if there was a bear chasing him.
Is a bear Catholic?
Are you kidding me? Does the Pope shit in the woods? But what if there was a bear chasing him?
I want to cast Precipitation and try and clean the mud off me as much as possible.
Oh.
Oh.
What? What happened? Oh, Credo got it.
What?
No, not Credoc. It was a Dillian. He's
Okay, right.
prestidigitating himself.
Ah.
Not
Yeah,
even with
You
the bready
dirty bastard.
Prestidigitation. That's
Nice.
what you do in the comfort of your own home, you filthy oh, now I get it.
You know, nothing Yoren's used to doing on his own.
Minor illusion, actually. Ha
Still by himself.
Who's Yoren?
Aw. Aw. You'll hear about him soon enough.
Oh, your friends, are you?
Alright,
He's a really bad
we
bard.
go way back. He's my great grandfather.
Okay.
What did he fuck to produce you?
Sally! Oh my god.
So you guys have followed the Goblin's Trail, and you've come across a large cave in a hillside, approximately 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream, and the thicket is impenetrable from the west side of the stream.
As we see this, I grab my flask and I take another quick swig. About half of what I would normally do.
Okay.
Are you buzzed right now?
What?
Is he what?
Are you buzzed right now?
It's been about...
No, this is just something my teacher... It's a long story. If you
Yeah,
survive this, I'll tell you.
Since he last drank some out of the flask.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, this is the rule. I look at you and I go, Tin Man, if we live to tell this tale, I'll tell you.
I'll hold you to that. Shall we go?
Let's do it. Let's get to it.
Yeah, today is a bad day to die, so let's try to avoid that.
Should we go around the outside of the clearing rather than right through the middle?
I like the sound of sticking the tree line.
Alright, we stick to the tree line.
Stick to the tree line. You can go out in the middle of the clearing and get shot where you like.
I'm definitely going with the tree line.
I'd say like 2 or 3 feet inside the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
You're not entirely on view at the tree line.
No, that's what I meant.
So you should now be able to move your tokens because this is the area that you're stood in.
We're using our imaginations here because the map would normally be a little bit larger and
more down here.
the squares mean different, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest, if people are interested, if we take a small, bathroom / something break, me and Tom can walk Aaron through making the map a bit bigger, and then this will, if he wants to, of course.
I'm down with a bathroom break, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a bathroom break.
I definitely need to go pee
It's a very good time to do a break as well.
Yes.
Oh, good to know.
Yes, indeed. Right, see you guys at 10-ish?
Yeah, sure. I will be here anyway because I won't take too long about it. But Aaron, if you want us to help you sort the map out, we can.
First things first, I'm going to my music hasn't been playing, so I'm going to put that back on.
Fair enough.
Alright, yeah, so what do I do?
Alright, so... on the blue, there's a blue button at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
That's like the tabs, right? The map, the grid that this map that we're on is on. There's a little cog wheel. Do you see that?
No.
Mouse over it. There should be a cog wheel.
The grid that the map's on?
No, sorry. Click the little blue button.
Top in the map toolbar.
Oh, the page toolbar, yeah, and the little cog.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Click the little cog, and there should be a thing to let you format the height and width of the map and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what you fiddle around with to make the map work.
So you can align it to the grid.
Yes. So
we'll go over that in a second after you've done some picturing.
Okay. So what am I changing here?
Right. The first thing I would do is drag the whole map. So go onto the map layer and drag the whole map up
so, it fits
so that it's in line. So it fits so it fits the whole screen. It's probably better to make it longer and just a little bit taller, as it were, as opposed to making it fit the entire screen, because you'll just stretch out and it'll look weird. If you know what I mean.
It won't let me recite. Oh, there we go. There and there, make it a bit longer.
Ah, beautiful. That's good. Yeah, beautiful. Right, now go on to the cog
make it a bit longer as well.
Yeah. You don't need to make it longer to fit the rest, because you can actually decrease the height of the whole grid to bring it up. Yeah. So click on the little cogwheel, and there should be a thing that says height. Yes. So go into the I can't remember the exact formats, but I think it should be however many pixels by however many pixels equals this many pixels, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. On the very left is the one that controls the height. So just make that go down about 5, exactly 5 pixels.
Okay.
You should hopefully see a difference. And then press enter.
Okay, I didn't see anything.
Okay. Actually, can you share your screen, by the way?
Oh,
that did a thing. Right, you just need to refresh. Okay, now you just need to add a few more pixels till you've got... There it is, beautiful. Okay, now, Don't change that pixel setting anymore. Go to the very far left where it says equals pixels, and just keep making that go down by 1 until it fits the map pretty much perfectly. It'll change a lot for us, but eventually you'll get it. Yeah, I can see it changing, yeah.
Oh, too far, too far.
Yeah, it's fine. This is exactly what I was doing the other day, because, and I won't lie, I'm currently working on my own kind of little foray into the DMing world. I've got a little side project in the works.
There we go, that'll do.
Yeah, that's fine. Now the next bit's a little bit trickier, but I can't exactly remember how to do it. Tom will have to back me up here, but this is how to affect the grid, like that affects where our tokens are sitting. I need to really open mine to see it better, but there should be one that. There we go. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so open the that tab again, the one you were just looking at. Beautiful. Okay. Not that one. Scroll down a bit more. More.
The grid right there.
Yeah, the grid. That would do it. Okay. Now, I can't remember if I did it like this or if I formatted it directly.
You want to align it to the grid first, and then change the grid opacity so it's less, so that the grid in the map shows more.
Yes, if that makes sense. Basically, do what we did before. Click on the equals pixel and just drop that down until eventually the grid on the map makes sense. Matches up with the grid on. Yeah.
There is a quicker way of doing it.
But then please, by all means, I'm learning. As well.
Come out the page settings, and close that page toolbar down. Go into the map layer, which you should already be in. Right click on the map. Go to advanced. Go to align to grid. Click and drag. Not in the grid that we use, but in the grid on the map. Click and drag a 3x3 area on the boxes.
Oh my god, you fucking genius. I had no idea this was a thing. I'm doing this next time.
Oh, that's in the way. The thing was in the way, I'll do it again.
Yeah, no, I saw it, don't worry.
It's okay, take...
Align to grid. Now you see it's pretty much aligned it to the grid that we have.
No,
so now you just need to make the page slightly bigger, the actual page itself. That's a quicker way of doing it, Ross.
You're a genius. I didn't know
so
that.
Now what do I do? Oh, I need to make this a bit bigger, don't I?
Yeah, you need to make the page bigger again.
A bit wider and a bit taller, and you've got it on bang in the back of the net. Is what I'm trying to say.
Width is probably fine there, just the length now.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we don't need the whole length. I mean, to be honest, you've got it right there. That looks about solid to me. There we go. Beautiful. That's fabulous.
So how do you do things like add lighting and shit to that, or is that more complicated?
That's a little bit more complicated, but go back onto the token layer.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, is it just me and Ross are spectating?
Yeah.
This is a thing where I might go over this later with you, so that you can assign tokens to each character. Now that you've updated the token, you have to replace the tokens you assign to the characters.
I see.
But we can go over that another time.
Yeah, no worries. That'll be fine for now.
This is lesson 1 of figuring out how to make maps work, and the next lesson is lighting, and that's going to apparently suck ass.
That'll be fine for now. So.
Well, thank you, Tom. I learn new things every day.
No worries. Here to help.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom, and then we'll get outside.
Right.
Resume.
Yeah, cool.
You know me, you have a friendly DM.
You know, I think this is what I was doing on Roll20 that day. I was honestly like, oh god, I've never done DMing in my life. How the fuck do I do Roll20? And I start figuring out. The only thing I haven't got is lighting and the fog of war. That's the bit that's annoying me at the moment.
Well, I'm blessed with the fact that I have the maps remastered, Dungeons Master's Guide, and a few of the other books that have maps in them.
Nice.
So I use them, and they come with like pre-generated maps. You just have to update so that they have the lighting, dynamic lighting installed into them,
Nice.
so to speak. But yeah, there are a few problems we have found, but well, we get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to annoy Anne.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's just had a nice power nap whilst I've had no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I went to sleep about 7 o'clock this morning and woke up at 9.
How dare people have sleep?
I need some alcohol. No, I don't. You know I don't need alcohol. We don't have enough scotch here.
Maz, just so you're aware, as Aaron was leaving, he said that E-mom yesterday killed him, and he's really glad he didn't do it today.
Such a fucking
Well, he wasn't going to be doing any mom today, so it's fine.
Guys, Denver's single now.
Yo, Denver, you wanna?
Sarah, you're married.
Are we all back?
I doesn't mind.
Sarah flirts, turn off
Your
camera.
camera. Nice. Okay, we're all back.
I didn't mean to.
Turn off my camera then, just so that I'm good.
Fine.
Yeah, we're good. We have since
we're
people
good.
just need to, people just need to like click up and down on their tokens. It'll recenter it into the grid, and then we are golden boys.
Speak for yourself. I'm just like, why are you in a wall?
Why are you in me? Oh god!
Wait, I feel like... Yeah, Sarah decided to put her character in mine. It's fine.
Okay.
I didn't realize. I apologize. I do apologize
It's okay.
for my behavior.
Don't do it again, I'll kill you.
Are we
What is
ready?
it? What is it,
Okay.
Django Unchained? Yeah, very much so.
I was born ready. Let's do this.
I was not
Who's
born
going
ready to
first?
do this.
Whispering from the back. I was born Selkie.
I wasn't born, I was made.
I was made for this.
Appropriate responses to the question, are you ready?
Hmm.
Are you steady?
Yeah, I'm ready.
On you go.
Presumably, I've finished the ritual casting of comprehend languages.
Yeah, you finished that like hours ago.
Absolutely awesome. I mean, I hope it's not hours ago. I was planning on doing it just before we got in because it only lasts for an hour, so we got to get
Yeah,
cracking.
you got it. Okay, who's going first?
We going back to the
Where are you
order of
going?
Thodash first?
Yeah,
I'm chill with that.
I were thinking either the big man or the stealthy person, or both. I don't really care.
Be the stealthy person.
Maz?
Wait, we have
No
a stealthy
offense.
first?
No offense.
I'm happy with whoever to go first.
Thodash, do you mind?
I'm fine.
No, I'll go first.
I don't hate you all internally, no.
Okay.
I'll go second.
I'll be slap bang in the middle.
I'll go third.
Scoochie, scoochie.
Fourth.
I'll keep up the.
I need my map.
So essentially, same marching order as before.
Is Aaron okay?
Yeah, I was just getting my map.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's like a kid in a candy store. Look at him, he's so happy.
he's been so.
It's been so excited for that.
I'm not surprised, man. So have I.
I've
I'm excited for my character.
never DM before, man. It's great.
Oh, it's good fun. Wait until you get your first TPK, mate. It's amazing.
Shut up.
You mean right now?
Charger.
Roll initiative. Doesn't matter. You're all dead.
500 damage, mate. What?
Is that not half? That is half. Shit.
Wait till you guys see the dragon turtle over here.
Ah, I did not come prepared for a dragon turtle. Well,
I did. You run away. Or I treat it as a pet.
You'd be treating it as me pet. His name's Leslie.
Alright, so which way are you heading then?
Inside that cave, perhaps, most
I'm
likely.
going to go right away from the thicket of... Well, how impenetrable is that thicket? Is it difficult to get through, or is it you just can't get through at all?
You cannot get through, from, like, through this bit here, you can't get through, you'd have to go around.
We can go from this side, can't we?
So, yeah, this is impenetrable, this bit here.
Yes, I think so at least.
That'd be the hope.
Yep.
We just jump across the stream.
Hey, Aaron, how deep is that body of water? Is it like
it's shallow enough to walk across.
Right, got it.
So we'll just walk across then.
I just instantly turn to rust the moment I step on it.
Fodash, roll me perception.
I could hear the relish in Aaron's voice when he said that. We be ready for you, me pretties.
Well, can you move up then, you fucking idiot?
Fodash.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So you, from where you've moved across the river there, you guys have all managed to maintain your stealth. On the east side of the stream, there's a small area hollowed out to form a lookout post. Wooden planks flatten out the briars, which you can see, and provide room for guards to lie hidden and watch the area, including a pair of goblins who are lurking right here. Fortunately for you guys, however, goblins are very lazy when it comes to doing a lookout, and they've not actually noticed you. But there are two goblins just chilling there.
I'm gonna retreat slightly and hide behind the thicket bit.
What's wrong? What do you see?
What is my charisma?
There are two goblins.
Let's jump.
Okay.
I agree. They don't know we're coming. Let's get these bastards and find out what's inside.
Because my stealth is a 15, if I went up to go and try and swipe at one of them, would that be sneak attack?
What, sorry?
Because my stealth is 15, if I tried to sneak up on them now and swipe at one of them, would that be sneak attack?
Yes, it would be.
My avatar's back.
I'm gonna do that then, if that's okay.
I think the range of us just shoot the other one.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I'm going to shoot it with a short bow.
I was going to suggest.
I'm not a shooty person.
I mean, my entire specialization is archery, so I can shoot it.
I was going to suggest maybe if we just wound it, grab it, and then ask it what's in there, might have an idea of what we're up against.
If you guys want to wound one of them, that's fine. I'm already at the other one. I'm going to start swiping.
Well, in that case, I'll have a.
All right.
We already had the idea to shoot it, so I think we're all interested in shooting it. So I'm going to mind sliver the other one.
Oh fucking hell!
Oh boy.
I have a command.
I'm going to shoot. Do I have advantage because it doesn't know we're there?
That doesn't hit. Eventually.
Aaron?
You do, yeah. Presumably you're acting at the same time as Evangeline, so yeah, you do have advantage.
Yeah, would Evangeline also have advantage?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, Evangeline, roll again for advantage as well. Okay, that didn't hit.
Oh my word. Yeah.
Dylan, that hits, and you which one were you aiming for? The one on the left or the right?
The one on the right that Evangeline wasn't attacking.
Okay, he's dead. He's dead now.
No, the one that
But as I see that Evangeline missed, I shoot the one that she missed with a crossbow.
If you're acting after Evangeline has, I'm going to say the goblin has had a chance to react.
I was going to do a mind sliver on one of them as well. Particularly, we were already talking, so I figured I would just hit the one that would have survived this onslaught.
You can hold your action, Maz.
Yeah, I'm holding my action.
Yeah, you can hold your action to so what were you doing? Sorry, Selkie?
It needs to make an intelligence save or take 2 psychic damage.
Okay, what's the spell DC?
13.
13. It's in the chat.
Ah, nice.
Okay, it fails.
Okay, it takes 2 psychic damage.
And I don't know if you'd let me get away with this, but immediately after we've all hit it, I'd maybe like to try and intimidate it into backing down.
As a bonus action.
Yeah, if you'd allow me. I even go so far as going, right, you've seen what we're capable of. You saw how quickly that fella went down. Now don't move a feckin' muscle or I'll tear your mind apart before you can take another step.
Roll intimidation.
Don't help because I killed the other guy.
Yeah.
It probably does help that you killed the other guy.
Would he have advantage?
Yes, yeah, I'll tell you what, yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay, the goblin, seeing what you've just done to his friend, seeing you threatening it, and also seeing that Credoc seems ready to pounce depending on what the goblin does, he drops his short sword and his bow, and he puts his hands in the air.
Good lad.
Remove.
Oh, quick, someone tie him up and let's carry on.
I can tie him up.
I'm sure you can, my love.
Oi, oi.
Before we head on, quick question. Where are you hiding the people that you brought in here?
Oh, actually, that's the point. When we speak goblin.
Only speaks goblin.
He only speaks goblin.
I do not know goblin.
We have someone who has comprehend language.
Oh, wait. No, they speak common.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
I can understand what you're saying.
Sorry, yeah, I had to double check that. They do speak common.
So yeah, I'm trying to interrogate him. Where are the 2 that you've taken?
Roll interrogation.
Interrogation.
Interrogation's not one of them.
That's not. Sorry, I'm thinking Warhammer.
Will that be intimidation?
Roll intimidation.
Ah, crap.
Oh, you...
That's not intimidating at all.
About as intimidating as a box full of kittens. The fuck?
What would it be for the goblin? Would it be Constitution? No.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah.
Straight wisdom roll.
Alright.
Which he has a negative 1d4 to take away. Not that it would help in any meaningful
I ain't
way.
telling you nothing.
Yeah.
Can I push Credoc aside and try and intimidate myself?
Roll intimidation.
So, show
Yeah,
you
that's
intimidation the goblin.
That's better.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Watch how the pros do it. You know, the religious sect here.
I'll tell you anything you want.
Intimidating people.
I'll tell you anything you want. Just please don't hurt me, kind orc.
That's better.
Did that tickle you a bit, Sarah? Did it?
Yeah, a little bit.
So you.
I took the golf at the side and say, okay, yeah, let the big guy do it.
So what did you ask the goblin? He's terrified of you now. He's going to tell you anything you want.
Laz, what were your questions?
We saw that there were 2 tracks coming down here. They look to be you dragging bodies. Where are you hiding them?
We sent the little man away. King Raw requested that we send him to Cragmore Castle. The big man is inside. He's in the feeding cave.
You're feeding him? That's very nice of you.
No, I
Feeding
don't know what that
what?
means.
Feeding on him.
There we go.
Well, that kind of answers my question.
He is alive.
Take us to him.
Is it wise to let this goblin go anywhere near that cave? He may cause an alarm for the rest of his kind.
I think he's pretty fucking intimidated right now. I don't think he's gonna fuck with us.
I can take you to him. He laughed.
I don't trust him.
No.
I point my mace
If I
at him.
do that laughy thing again, I will knock you with my knee.
Roll intimidation.
Is that both of them? So both.
God bless.
Oh, there we go. Taking a hint.
I won't laugh again. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Do you have any more questions for him?
I got nothing.
I think it would be safer just to leave him here tied up or dispose of him. It'll not be safe taking him inside.
Dispose of me.
Just leave him tied up. He's done his business. Well, now we're going to deal with ours.
Should we at least knock him out?
I can do
I
that.
crack my knuckles. Gladly.
Just before he gets knocked out, I
Oh,
go.
the punishment is?
Just before he gets knocked out, I go. Sorry about this. Business is business. Crack on.
Boulder Parchment Shears, boys, let's go.
Matt?
Yeah, I go to knock him out.
No, mate, it's rock, paper, scissors. Boulder Parchment Shears.
Between me and
Boulder,
you knock him out.
Be you two.
Ready?
Yep.
1,
2,
3.
3.
Fuck's
That
sake.
was scissors. So
That
you
was
both.
scissors.
So go again.
Okay.
Look
Ready?
at
I wanted to do an initiative check or something.
Sure.
So you ever did this
That'd be
one.
quicker.
Muting himself to scream. What is this? Just go again.
Alright.
I'm getting so into it.
Tom, go again.
This is the bit I've been building up to.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
It's now.
3.
3.
Well, you
Goblin.
win.
Go for it.
Knock the fucker
After
out.
you.
Alright, roll me an unarmed strike if that's what you want to do. If you want to punch him.
So is that just strength or something?
Do you have? You should have unarmed strike in your attacks.
No, I just have. I didn't know that was a thing.
Is it just?
Okay,
is it a strength roll?
An unarmed strike is a d20 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. So just give me a strength roll then.
Yeah. The damage of which is, depending on who it is, it's your strength plus your proficiency modifier, I think.
That didn't hit.
He does have advantage because he's currently
That's
cooked.
a fair
up,
point.
yeah.
Roll again.
Try again, dear boy.
Yeah.
No.
You missed.
I go, okay, Tin Man, your turn.
You couldn't punch a goblin who's tied up in front of you.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed.
do, but it's quite weak.
Yeah, that would have been a better one because it wasn't.
Yeah, you hit him, but
We bring out a light hammer.
Jesus.
I go,
No,
this
please.
was the job, and smack him on the head.
Do me a roll.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Good.
You miss.
you know what?
Is that all you've got?
Sod it, I'm gonna give it a shot.
He's like 2 seconds away from getting Eldritch blasted in the face.
That
You
advantage.
get advantage, Evangeline.
That's better.
No! I slapped
No,
him
it
on
isn't.
his face!
Somebody put it in the.
You
tied up
fucked it hurt
How are
your
we
face.
fucking this up so much?
Yeah, you nearly bump into Creedoc.
It's a 19 hit.
Oh, 90. Okay. So the goblin is laughing at the three of you, just ha you can't. Is that all you got? And gets just fucking side slammed by Fodash, and
Let the masters deal with it,
is
guys.
knocked unconscious immediately.
I just sit there.
I just look at the unconscious goblin and go, you know, I would have preferred to just kill him.
Wow, that's ethical.
I lean against the rock of this cave and just look at Fodash and go, "Hey, look, they tired him out for you."
I don't need them tiring him out, thank you very much.
Ooh.
I like this green man.
Grey,
Not
not green.
I be the green one around
What a
here.
racist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like the green man.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
No, it wasn't all about you.
Then I go. Believe me. I'm not.
Oh,
Oh.
That was like watching a blind man shoot fish in a barrel.
I retract my previous statement.
Amazing.
Anyhow, we're cracking on.
yes, let's.
Alright, let's go save the big man.
Or embarrass myself anymore.
Okay.
Can I try and peek around that corner to see if there's anything?
Yes, you can. Roll me a perception.
No, good lord.
You can't see anything around that corner.
Good lord.
And
I'm going for it.
Okay, as you step into the room,
There we go! We're not ready for this!
just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small, dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears as you walk through the passageway there, where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. And each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite. Where you're stood, they can't quite reach you. They are angry, though. They are pointing at you and they are growling.
Is there any room to go around them?
Roll perception.
There we go.
You're rolling at advantage still. Oh wait, no, that was another roll. Never mind. So there's not enough room to go around them. You do notice at the back of the room there is a sort of chimney leading up to a ledge, which you believe would be climbable. However, there's no way around the wolves in the room.
I relay this back to the others and ask what they want to do.
I say we keep going up this way.
We keep moving. They're chained up. They ain't gonna be a problem for us just yet.
I'm good with that.
No point fighting someone if we don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
And the rest of the party like with that.
I eagerly step into the stream, happy that I'm back in water for a bit.
This is where there's bear traps in the stream.
Actually, with that in mind, as I'm moving up, can I use shape water to make the water crystal clear so I can see to the bottom of it before I step into it?
Yes.
Thank you. To make sure I'm not stepping into traps.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Okay. Boop. Nice doggies. Nice doggies. Right.
Can I peek and see what's up here?
You can. From now, I should point out, you've reached the part in the cave where it's pretty much impossible to see without dark vision. That is, the light from outside reaches to about here.
Well then, in that case, this is the part where I say I do not have dark vision.
If anyone can find a stone or sees anything around, I do have light as a cantrip.
Doesn't Dillian still have that stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dylan's got a light source.
It's always on me.
Nice.
Okay.
That's why I fail away stealth vision. It's because I always have the light on me.
So roll me a perception check, Denver, if you wanted to look around on that corner.
You guys thought it's because I was big. No, I had the light pebble on me.
I forgot about the lighted pebble.
So you see that the main passage from the cave, it climbs steeply upwards, and the stream sort of plunges and splashes down on the west side. So it comes down from around that way to where you guys are. In the shadows, you see a side passage, which is what you're looking up now.
This one.
Yeah. The passage leads west across the other side of the stream. Yeah. So that's all you see from there. You just see a dark, narrow passageway going up that way. You don't see anything around this way.
What do you want to do, guys? Go up that passageway or keep heading forward?
Traversable?
It is. If you want to roll me a perception check on it, Dylan.
Sure thing, boss. Why am I rolling at disadvantage? I'll roll another normal one for you. Don't worry.
All right.
I mean, technically speaking, if you rolled with yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Aaron.
It's all right. It is traversable. You get the feeling of looking at it though. It would probably be best to go one at a time, because you don't quite trust the features of the wall and the rock on the floor as it's at a slight slope.
The party know what I spotted. That it is traversable. Not that I spotted it, but it is traversable. But it's best to go one at a time.
Again, like balls, am I going first?
Either that or we can just head up following the stream the way we're going.
This might cut off some time.
And can you all roll me another stealth check?
Yeah, sure. Not awful. Oh, hey.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll it at disadvantage because I have a light on me?
Denver, yours will need to be at disadvantage as well because heavy armor.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm rolling another one, Dylan.
That's such a good roll as well.
Okay.
I know. I'm sorry.
So yeah,
I am
so
honest
you guys
player.
want to do next then?
So are we going up the slope there? That might cut off some time.
Well, the guy at the front said that they'd be in the feeding cave, but we don't know which way that is.
You want to scare mail?
Yeah, I've just realised I was looking at
Really, it's the blind following the blind right now.
Ask them because I don't know.
It actually is.
So I've just realised I'm not actually wearing heavy armor. I'm just proficient. I'm wearing scale mail. What's that?
That is
Scale mail,
16
right.
plus. Scale mail, I think, is the
Scale mail is still you have disadvantage on stealth.
Okay, I wasn't sure. It was
I'll
medium.
double check for you now. I'll double check for you now, but I'm pretty sure that's still you have disadvantage on.
I'm pretty sure it is heavy armor. Bear with me.
Scale mail is medium armor. It's which means it's 14 up to and plus up to 2 of your dexterity modifier. So
yeah, it's
max,
disadvantage.
it's 16, and it's disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, but if she's got a shield as well, Ross, it'll be 18.
That yes. Can I do a perception check to see if I can hear anything eating, like chewing or something? We're in a cave.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah, sorry, I pressed the wrong push to talk button.
Okay.
No.
Perception.
I'm so sorry.
Tequila!
So you can't. All you hear is the sound of rushing water.
All right.
And the occasional underneath it of snarling wolves.
Right. I've got nothing. Whichever way we want to go, then.
If we want to go up the slope, I'm okay with going first, but I'm not sure which way we should go, guys.
Pittons, you can use these to help you get up there.
Oh, but
I'm good at climbing. I'm already good at climbing.
Pittons give you advantage in climbing.
You won't. It's an easy-ish check. It's just you will be able to traverse it without doing an athletics check.
You just have to do it one at a time, because otherwise it could be a bit...
you'll have to start rolling if you do more than one at a time.
Wow.
I say we just go for it and go up the slope then.
Let's go up there then.
Sorry, yeah, we could at least see what's up there, and then if there's nothing, we can come back down.
Exactly.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm gonna say kind of.
So you want to go first, Whiter?
Yeah,
I'll go first.
You're inside.
I'll go after him. Dragonborn, get out the damn way.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
I'm happy to take up the rear in case anyone follows us.
I'm going in the friggin' middle, so you know.
We'll let the fighter get up there first.
You'll do it. You're having a blast, yeah.
Am I going or are you?
You go.
Okay. Whoa, dude, hold on. You're going way in there. Bear with.
He's cracking up.
Jesus, that's the first time you haven't gone bow chicka bow wow to something like that. Jeez Louise. Are you okay?
Yeah, Ross, what's going on?
Is that why you stood, Creedoc?
No, I meant Maz. Maz usually responds to something like that with bow chicka bow wow.
I was just going to let that one slide, to be honest.
Creedoc, have you gone into that cavern?
Well, I would just be at the top, but
Okay.
I'm just moving my camera that way.
Okay. Gotta ask.
I was going to say, pick a spot and stay in it because the DM will otherwise probably be like, oh, you're going all the way in. Excellent.
I just don't want all of us to be on the same counter, I guess. That's what I was trying to avoid.
That's fine,
Your character there. Maz.
There you
Yeah,
go.
There you go.
Sideways.
I would suggest you look around to see if there's anything about.
Yeah. I look to my left to see if there's anything there.
Roll me a perception.
Oh, what a
There we go.
Okay, you can see a large cave which has been divided in half by sort of a 10-foot high sheet just hanging from the ceiling. And there's a steep nautical staircase which leads from the lower portion, which you can see, to an upper portion which you can't see around because you don't have the vision of it. The air is quite hazy. You can tell that there's smoke from a fire inside the place, and you can also you can also smell quite heavily just the smell of unwashed goblin.
Oh, love it.
In this area of the cave, you can see 5 goblins around a cooking fire.
Okay. I relay this to the party. Right, so there's 5 of them over there. It's here fire, so there might be more. I can't see around the corner.
Right.
I'm against going that way, but it might be the eating place, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I also look to the right and see if there's anything there as well.
You look around the right.
Yeah.
You just see a passageway. Yeah, an empty passageway. As far as you can see to about here.
Okay. Well, that just looks to be a corridor, so our options are goblins, which could lead us to our man, or darkness, which could lead us only to sadness.
Well, if we had ranged people hit these things hard, I can magic missile the ones that don't get hit. We get the jump on them. We might be able to get our catch them by surprise.
Okay. I'm assuming right now I'm kind of the only person that can attack them at any point. I'm kind of blocking the entrance for everyone else.
Currently, yes. So you'd have to move up a little bit, but you guys are still moving stealthily, so.
You can always attack and then move into the passage so that other people can come up.
That was what I was thinking. So I draw my longbow and I aim for one at the far end, furthest away.
Okay, roll an attack.
That went pretty well.
That hits. And the goblin furthest away from you collapses dead after being hit with an arrow. The other goblins are now aware of the presence of people, though.
Okay.
So this
point, I roll into the cavern, screaming, "Got one!"
At this point, if you all want to roll initiative.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, quick token.
Okay, I have to keep telling my other party members as well.
Boy, I got 16. Why am I off there? Oh god, I can't get by there.
Yeah, again, Aaron, if you just want to make it like a token to the side for a gobbo, just so that we don't accidentally kill it.
Gobbers.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yay, Mutant Ninja Turtles, again!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fast forward.
Maz, roll me a perception real quick as well.
Sure. Come on then.
There we go. 9.
I can't always be on the lookout.
Oh no.
What was perception for the? What was the initiative for the goblins? Was it wisdom?
Yes, +2, mate. It's dexterity.
Oh, is this dexterity with initiative? Oh, the poor boys. What are we in now?
Okay. You can see. Credoc, you can see up on the ledge now from where you are. You can see another goblin who stood there. He seems a bit more well armed than the other goblins. He's holding a short spear, and he is wearing a helmet. He looks like he would be in charge of the gang of goblins. You also see next to him, tied up and stood just attached to this rock near the southern ledge. Sorry, not the northern ledge. Sorry, you see Sildar Hallwinter tied up, looking worse for wear.
Okay, I scream back to the party. We've got a heavy goblin up top, but our man there too. Let's get him out.
And Selkie, it is your turn.
Balls, I can't go anywhere, can I?
You can move through party members' places,
can
but
move
bear
through
in mind,
Yeah.
I am a Warforged stood in front of you.
Okay then. Well, I need to get up there and help. So, I don't really want to be up there though. I'm gonna have to be there if I want to fucking help there. So I will go 5, 10. Let's say 15. Imagine I'm hugging that wall. Can I see that fella?
Yes.
Okay. Well then he is getting a. He is going to be getting. What I want to do. I know what I can do. Yeah, fuck it. Your boy's getting magic missiled. So, fuck that guy. Bam, bam, bam.
Nice.
You have bonus actions.
Bruh.
Wait, is that 3 times?
Yeah, it's free darts.
Okay. They all hit. Yeah, they all hit. Obviously, he's still alive. He's looking very worse for wear though.
All right. Well, in which case I would be. Then I kind of go, I got him, and then how far do I move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. What I kind of want to do is go. Use my other 15 feet of movement. Go. 5. 10, 15, and try and hug that wall to give me some cover against people who are going to throw shit at me.
Roll perception.
Oh, balls.
Oh, fuck. You guys ready for your first ever TPK?
Oh, no, I don't do very well at all.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You don't see it. You don't see the death coming to us.
Another goblin.
This goblin, who's been guarding this section of the passageway, can see you, and he's on the lookout. Sees you come in, and I believe he gets attack of opportunity on you.
The attack of opportunity. If you mean like, did he have a held action?
It's a surprise attack against him, but he won't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so yeah, still have to wait for the goblin turn, yeah, for the surprise attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Think
that's
so,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine then. But yeah. So he's there.
Yep. Epic. I'm about to die, but it doesn't matter. Maybe he'll suck ass and roll below a 12. Let's see.
You're a wizard.
Creddock.
Oh, I'm at turn again?
Yep, you're up.
Right. Hold on.
You had a surprise attack, and this is your action attack.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay then. I draw another arrow and I aim for, again, the one that's furthest away from me.
So this one?
That one, yeah.
Okay, roll me attack.
Oh no.
That doesn't hit.
Don't like these goblins' armor class, man.
But they're goblins, correct? They're low level enemies, but they're quite annoying.
Fodash.
Would it? Karen, sorry.
It's Fodash's turn.
Maureen, sorry.
Just looking at my spells quickly.
Spells.
If you had an area effect, you centered it on all those 4, you'd be laughing.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Be laughing, mate.
The one who is laughing.
So the guy that's up on the ledge, how worse for wear is he looking?
He's taken a good hit. Yeah, he looks less confident than he did when you walked in.
He got hit for 12 by your boy.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for one of the ones that haven't been hit yet, and I'm just going to use Guiding Bolt again.
Okay.
Oh no.
That doesn't hit.
Oh.
Do you have any bonus actions or?
I'm gonna move there. I know I'm like right there. I can only do 5 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my quarterstaff two-handed.
On who?
Wait, bonus?
Yeah, on this guy.
Can you do a second attack as a bonus action?
I don't know how you do it in your campaign, Aaron, but the way I do it is an attack like that, you'd have roll an attack, but you don't have the proficiency, so it's -2 to whatever they roll.
Okay, we'll do
but
that.
I don't know how you run it. You want to run your campaign.
I'll do that.
It just means that those who want to attack twice can attack twice. You just have to take off 2 for your attack.
2, it doesn't hit.
I mean, that's because...
Evangeline.
Shit, right, okay. Let's get some 5, 10, 15. That wouldn't be a flank, would it?
Nope.
No. So wait, where was I? I was there. 5, 10, 15. I was gonna say, would up here get me flanking or no?
No.
No.
But you still can get a sneak attack on that one because someone else is within 5 feet of it.
That's also true. Yeah, I want to go for this fucker.
Okay.
Sneak attack with my rapier.
That's better.
There we go.
Yeah, he drops dead.
He gone. He dead.
Yes.
Desperate girl. Desperate girl. Okay.
The sneak attack damage. You still have that.
You didn't even need
it anyway.
Wait, no, I added it. It's global damage modifier. I had it selected.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, I accidentally got rid of the the goblin that I needed.
You rolled 8 plus 2. It hasn't added the.
Well, it's fine. He's dead anyway.
This is true.
Just keep an extra goblin like way away from the battle.
It's fine. Can I attack this fucker then with my rapier again? But like I'll take off the proficiency thing as a bonus action. Let's fucking go.
Oh,
no, it didn't hit. That's fine. Okay. I gave it a good effort.
Okay.
So it should be
Dylan?
Right, as I'm coming out this tunnel, can I hear what's going on up here or no?
Roll perception.
Right, job. Blue, blue, blue. Blue, blue, blue. I got a 15.
Okay, you can hear the sound of like feet running towards Selkie from around that side. You can't see anything because they are around the corner, but you can make out as if there's action coming from that direction.
I know what Selkie's like, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts me here, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this motherfucker in the face.
Zelki was saying his last goodbyes to whatever god he prays to, and then out of nowhere he sends a champion of faith. Just.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you?
That's so unfortunate. That deserves every single F I've got.
It hits.
Oh, well.
It hits for 1 damage.
The goblin just goes.
Oh, my heart wasn't already hurting. It's now hurting even more. Oh.
F's in the chat, boys. F's in the chat.
I really do.
Aaron.
Sorry?
Can I shoot it with a shortbow, just minus proficiency?
Yeah. You sound so sad.
I'd be disappointed if you die.
Oh, well, go fuck myself.
It doesn't hit.
It doesn't matter. The fact you're here makes you much more of a target than me. Hopefully.
I'm just firing magic and arrows at it,
Okay,
so yeah.
it's now the goblins' turns.
Bring it on, bitch.
Big boy goblin over here, he runs and stands behind Sildar and grabs him, using him as a human shield.
We don't care for him. Kill him.
Don't like that. No thanks.
This goblin up here, because Dylan just attacked him, goes towards Dylan and attempts to use his scimitar. I know I'm butchering the pronunciation of that, but I don't know.
Scimitar.
No, you were pretty close.
Oh yeah, you were very close.
Stupid.
Hi, friend.
Silent. English. The English language, the only one I know, and I hate silent letters. It is so.
That does not hit me.
That doesn't hit, so he does a wild swing.
What's the silent letter in silence? The S or the C?
Maz, take 10 damage.
Shut the fuck up.
Just take 10 damage. Well, not your character. You. Not your character. You.
Still alive.
This
goblin swings at Evangeline.
No, fucking go for it.
I dare. I dare you. I dare you.
Does not hit.
I saved the wizard, alright?
Is going to move up,
and I appreciate the fuck out of you right now.
To attack Creedoc. Presumably doesn't hit.
I'm going to assume so, but what am I comparing it against?
Your AC.
Your AC. Your armor class.
Okay, no, it doesn't hit.
If it meets it, it beats it.
Yeah. And if your armor class is 6, what the fuck are you doing over there?
This boy over here.
I'm a really bad player.
This boy over here is going to fire his short bow at Fodash.
Oh no.
Oh, no. If they have short bows, they don't have shield. They have lower AC, guys.
Dear. It is not a natural. It is not a natural 20. That is not.
Yes, that hits.
Everybody relax.
Oh, I feel like Aaron's sleeping on the sofa tonight, guys.
Take 3 damage, Fodash.
Ouch.
Hey, I'm not the first one to get hit.
He is getting this man is getting
I already broke that earlier. Remember?
And we're back to Selkie.
Okay, what? I didn't see the damage come up. It's your boy. Oh, okay, neat. Okay, then fine. I look at the Warforged and go, I think you've got this. And then 5, 10, 15. Do I see that fella using Sildar as a human shield?
You do see him, yes.
Epic. That's all I need.
Yeah, you do see him.
That's fine. That's all I need. Then I'm doing this.
Myself.
Why do I always only roll 2? Come on now. But he still needs to make me an intelligence saving throw.
And it's DC 13, yeah?
DC 13, yeah. Yo, what up?
Come on.
You got this.
Yeah.
Damn
it! He doesn't take damage.
He takes no damage.
How do you feel? Question though, how do you feel about cantrips as like the whole bonus attack thing? Because I haven't really got anything else.
This is the weird thing with spellcasters, isn't it? Because I allow it. You can use a spell and a cantrip in my campaign. But that's a spell and a cantrip.
Yes.
Or 2 cantrips, but I don't know how Aaron.
But that's a cantrip.
Yeah, we'll go for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
If it's too overpowered, we can always change it later, can't we, Aaron?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Fair.
Okie dokie.
It's teething problems, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, it would. That's better.
You done it again.
Yeah, I did do it again. It's the only best. It's the one I've got. I go, shite. That's better.
Yeah!
He takes 6 damage.
Okay. He takes 6 damage.
Yes, he does.
He's put down to a knee, and he's grabbing the legs of Sildar.
So close, guys. So close.
Alright. And then I go, oh boy, that's about all I got. And then I would like to, let's see, 5, 10, yeah. And I'm going to slip into cover back here.
Okay.
The wizard, guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my longbow and fire it. How do I do that? How do I show which one I'm doing?
You clip and hold.
All right.
Yeah,
That one.
there you go.
Bearing in
I'm
mind,
gonna
if you're firing with an enemy, there's 5 minutes for you. You have disadvantage because there's an enemy within melee of you.
All right. In that case,
You also have advantage on this guy here.
yeah, I was
You
going to say,
will
I'm just going to hit my
no
short sword.
Okay, with your bow or
My short sword.
your short sword?
Yeah, you won't have advantage because none of them are flanking. If you was to move up a square, you'd have advantage.
Move
Yeah.
where?
I thought because I was directly opposite, he.
Oh no.
No, you're
I was
opposite
looking at the
me.
wrong token.
You're opposite me. So yeah, if you
This is the guy we're talking about.
Yeah,
So if I
the
move
way
up,
if you move up to
The way
there,
flanking works, you can
You'll
either
have
be opposite
advantage.
or you can be in an L shape of it.
yeah.
So you have to be there, move up 1 square,
and
then you
get,
have
you get advantage with
flanking
your short sword.
on.
okay,
And
right.
I'm only helping you so much, Miles, because I know you're pretty new to D&D.
Pretty new. My first ever session, so yeah.
You're doing great if that means anything.
Roll
Like,
me an attack, my boy.
Okay, advantage on short sword,
You've
yeah?
not died yet.
yeah.
Is that
Okay.
Sarah?
I've tried.
That's me, for Maz's sake.
Okay, he takes 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what
Alright.
did you say, Tom?
I said Sarah's the one who's nearly dying.
Yeah, I'm momentarily dying. I'm more experienced than you at this point, Meg. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
A
that
little
hits.
stealthy rogue
He
over
takes
there.
4 damage.
Okay. Go back for another swing, but of course without the modifier thing.
Yeah, it's also -2 as well.
Yeah.
For proficiency.
That doesn't hit.
You'd still have advantage.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
you'd still have
you still have
advantage, so roll
So just
again.
roll straight again.
16 doesn't hit. Holy fuck. That's better!
Oh, yes!
Okay. Do you want to describe how you
Bring it.
dispatch this man?
Goblin.
This goblin man?
The first strike was overhand, going from right to left, but as I come back, I pierced right his neck, just in a quick thrust.
Yeah, and his body just goes limp on your sword, and he's gone.
Oh,
I pick his body right off my sword and just swing it off to the side, having a splatter of goblin blood just hitting the wall.
He is mind. These are brand new clothes.
This is why I hit the wall, not close.
That is fine.
And with that, it's Fodash.
Okay.
So, I am gonna move to here. And I am gonna hit, obviously, this guy.
With advantage, yeah?
Yes.
If you
With
go
my.
within- You'd go within 5 feet of this guy here.
Ah,
And you'd
yeah.
have it-
Yeah, that'd be true. I'd have to pass him, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go there then.
There, yeah.
Sorry.
It's chill.
Yes.
Oh, get fucking rain.
Okay. So you hit that guy with your quarterstaff, and you swear you can't verify it, but you swear you see a bit of brain come out the side of his ear as you whack him along the right hand side of the head, and he just flops. He's dead before he hits the ground. You've given him catastrophic brain damage, and he's just dead.
Okay, and then
You're gonna go for this guy, and
I'm just gonna hit him.
Mm.
Okay, so it's just roll a normal roll and then minus proficiency. It doesn't hit.
No.
It's incredible that 16 doesn't hit, but it doesn't matter because
Once that goblin is taken off the board, there's like 4 of you for a goblin and a leader. So
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
if they've killed that goblin there,
With
which I
that,
believe,
it's Evangeline.
if that goblin's just been killed, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead.
Okay, see that that's been kind of taken care of. Gonna put myself.
On the ledge.
So how far up is that ledge? 10 feet, did you say?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't have 10-foot reach.
Bash it.
Sod it. We're just gonna go here, and we'll do a swipey with the rapier.
There's been no swiping.
No,
Swiper,
no
no,
sneak damage.
swiping. That does
You
not.
do have thingy because you don't have advantage because
Nope.
thingy's next to you, but you would have sneak attack.
If you hit.
If
Oh,
you
no,
hit.
yeah.
That is not
I
hit.
didn't hit. Let's go again. I'll remember the sneak attack this time, though.
If you hit. That's better.
Oh, fuck yeah!
That hits. And he drops dead.
Oh,
See?
you know how my rolls have been, guys. This guy's getting away.
I have faith in you, though.
You ran away, you little.
Dylan.
And that, unfortunately, is my turn.
I ran away because I'm a wizard with 7 hit points. You deal with it.
Is that you done, Sarah?
Yeah, it's me done, unfortunately. I did want to go up to the leader, but it's not going to happen, not realistically.
Right. Well, we're going to try a light hammer first, just to warm him up. Yep. You go.
Okay, that does not hit.
Here's not how they work with that hammer.
That's really unfortunate.
All right. Yep. What did I tell you? Oh, guys.
That does not hit.
Oh, guys. I'm thinking I'm going to kill my character.
Hey, Tom, just to check,
Okay.
why don't you roll some new stats to see if they're any better than this one?
I think I will let you as well, Tom, because the party seems very overpowered. Oh, Jesus.
Shit. Oh. Ow. Ow.
Are you okay?
No.
Heartburn.
My
That
heart
hurt. Your heart hurts from watching all that. Ugh.
Okay, so this boy's going to try to swipe Dylan.
Please hit me. Please hit me. I dare you, bitch.
He hit you.
He hits me. He's going to get a hellish rebuke.
He hits you for 3 damage.
He got a hellish rebuke.
Yes.
He hits you for 3 damage.
Righto. And then
He gets
If,
fucking blasted for 19.
take a DC 13 saving throw.
How does that work?
He has to make a dexterity saving throw. And if he succeeds, he takes half damage.
Bruh, he nicks you for maybe a third of your health, and you atomize.
He drops.
This
dead.
man.
He is obliterated.
He got.
Wonderful.
You guys,
You only kill someone when he's pissed off because he's not it.
you know in Finding Nemo when they're in the minefield and he's like, swim away, and then a little tiny thing falls on the mine. That's what fucking happened.
None of you see this, though.
Okay, the lead.
You see a flash of blue light.
The goblin
Okay, the
leader
boss.
manages
No.
to get up to his feet. He's looking. He's not in good condition at all. He's not in good shape. He shouts down to you guys, "Truce, or I kill this human," and holds his action.
What the fuck?
The Romans known to do this?
It's now
Why
Selkie.
would he?
Well, true, sorry, kill it. If I make the shot, I could probably still see him. If I get through with 2 decent cantrips, I could 100% bring him down. But is that my character? I need to look. Hold on. I'm looking at actual personality traits and stuff.
Well, see, my guy can't hit for shit, but he has a reaction like a madman.
Yeah, fucking hell, like that. I wasn't expecting that.
Touch me, you die.
No one get annoyed and slap him.
That's not self-destruct. What are you on about?
Selkie steps out there and he goes, it's all well and good you offering a truce there, my man, but given the fact that we just brought all these fellas down, all it would take is a good swipe from me and you'll hit the floor faster than all your compatriots here. But I'd be willing to hear yous out because, I'm a forgiving merfolk. I've got a busy schedule. I've got bigger fish to fry than you. I've got a destiny to fulfill, and I'm not waiting around here for your arse to get in me way. Now, if you're willing to, if you want to get out of this alive, fair enough, I'll be willing to hear you. We've all got places to be. But we want him alive. And I'm willing to stop. I'll get the rest of them to stop. But you drop that spear and your shield, and we'll start talking turkey.
I feel like that was longer than 6 seconds.
I know, but it was.
Reaction.
Craddock.
Come on.
I have my bow still strung, but not pointed at him. Just strung enough that I can quickly get it if I need to.
Okay.
I scream up to him. I'm happy to not fight as much as anyone, but how can we trust you on this?
Okay. He'll get to that question on his turn. Fodash?
Other questions?
Just checking my personality traits.
You were raised by monks.
That doesn't mean they're good monks. They could be bad monks.
One of my
Bad traits is also that I judge people by their actions, not their words.
Oh, fair, yeah. He's not actually hurt any of you.
Hail Satan.
No. Maz, no.
Technically, he hasn't hurt any of you.
Because he got fucked over by a magic missile. Done by yours truly, to the right of me.
I would agree with the others and say that if you drop your weapon and shield and hand over, what was his name again? Whatever. Then we will call a truce.
That one.
Windows
that
over.
one. Hand him over.
Give us the big guy.
Okay, Evangeline?
I'll just, hold my scimitar, out to one side. Arms out as, a generic gesture of... Shall we talk, fam?
Okay. Dylan, you're up the corridor.
Oh, I didn't hear any of this.
God.
Dylan comes in.
Come on.
Like a fucking wrecking ball.
Come
I have to
on!
come in. I think they've just been attacking things. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 gets me there. Can I see enough of him to shoot him, or is he using...
You can't see enough of him to shoot him.
Oh.
You only see Sildar in front of him. Sildar.
I don't know Sildar. I look around and I'm going to judge... Do I have to roll an insight so I can see if I can judge the rest of the group?
Roll me an insight.
Please roll a natural 1. This will be hilarious. Oh my god!
You're really confused as to why no one's fighting.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the bad guy then.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You just
Just have to see him.
Is that going to
Also,
go...
hi, Anne.
No, it doesn't. He has to be able to see him, and you get hit by descends on the creature.
Oh,
Unfortunately, it's a dex
range.
save.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a deck save. But
You can't see him anyway, can he?
I can see him, but I just can't get a beat on him with an archery.
Okay.
So he has to make a
Okay.
deck saving throw.
And if he fucks this up, then that guy dies. But
Oh, he meets it!
no, he hasn't done it yet.
He hasn't made the save yet.
Oh,
That's the save. Then he failed.
Okay, so he sees Dylan... He has held his action, by the way.
Shit, yeah.
He sees Dylan running towards him. Waving his arms around. Before the flames hit him, he throws Sildar off the ledge down to the floor below.
Catch him?
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so first he dies.
That's my bonus action.
And if your bonus action, if you want to roll... what would it be? I'm just...
That would be
Dexterity
athletics.
check or athletics, yeah.
Yeah,
Either
roll an
athletics to
athletics
catch
check.
somebody, or dexterity to catch him.
Roll an athletics.
Athletics checks. We like these.
Oh, no. Oh,
Don't ever
please.
say that. No.
Oh, my god. Oh.
You catch him as he's falling.
What happened? Why are you all standing around?
We were trying for a truce, and then you turned the guy to ash.
Yeah, pretty much. Nicely done, though. A pat on the shoulder.
We have who we came for. Can we go now?
You
Or
guys
is there-
just hate finding out information, don't you?
Yeah.
I didn't know, did I?
No, that's
No,
fair.
he didn't.
No, it's fair. You acted exactly as your character would have. Like,
Did we want to explore like the rest of the cave and stuff, or did we just want to go now that we've got what we came for?
Sildar,
I mean, they can heal him if we can.
Sildar looks at you guys and says, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
Weren't you supposed to be protecting our friend?
speaking of, where is he?
It's a good thing you didn't trust him. Thank you, kind Warforged. So Sildar is a bit. He's obviously worse for wear. He's in danger of just collapsing where he is at the moment. To be honest, you asked. Yeah, so you just asked him, "Where is your friend?"
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I remember. You're a celestial warlock, of course.
Oh wow! How many?
I can't heal anyone because I've used up all my spell slots.
Fair enough.
Shit.
So how much are you healing for?
I use one of my healing lights, which is let me just see, the ice in the pool equals 1 plus your warlock level. So 2d6.
Damn.
So there you go.
Thank you, kind Warforged. I feel much better now.
I bet he does.
You can put me down.
Why?
Drops in the rest of the.
It's a long way to go. Are you sure about this?
Are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
I gently place him down on the ground.
Big one.
As payment for saving me, I'll tell you guys what I know. I met Gundren in Neverwinter. He seemed very excited. He and his brothers had discovered an entrance to a lost mine just outside the village of Fandalin. It turns out the bad guys know about this, you see. We left you guys a couple of nights ago and got taken over. The guy in charge of this place is a bugbear named Clark, and he was given orders by a man called the Black Spider to waylay Gundren and to bring him back to the castle. I guess I wasn't important and they brought me back here. I don't know who the Black Spider is. I've never seen them. I've never heard of them before. And I guess it's important because Gundren also had a map on him showing the location of Wave Echo Cave, which is the entrance to this mine. I don't know what happened to Gundren. He could be dead for all I know, but they did say they'd take him to Cragmore Castle to see the chief of the Cragmores.
Aaron, if you'll allow, out of character. Now, I know Dylan won't know anything about anything because he's had amnesia.
Yeah.
But obviously for Maz, who hasn't played like anything like this before,
Yeah.
you could ask, say if you roll a history check to see if you recognise any of those names. As you're a fighter, you've probably been in like mercenary groups, you might have heard the name of the Black Spider person.
Yeah.
Legit, I was gonna ask if I'd heard anything based on my travels.
Roll me a history check.
I'm gonna join in on that just because
I will do the same.
He doesn't know nothing.
God, even with a decent history, I suck ass. Oh, thanks, though, Dash. You're doing great, sweetie.
Fodash has heard of Cragmore Castle.
Mm-hmm.
None of you have ever heard of a man or a thing called the Black Spider.
When you say that I've heard of the castle, do I know anything about it, or have I just heard the name?
You know nothing about it. You've heard of a band of goblins who operate out of Cragmore Castle.
What did you say the name of the bugbear was again?
Clark.
Okay.
Like Clark,
But
but with a D.
Yeah.
So, if I really thank you guys for saving me. It is of great importance to me as well to get back to Fandalin. I know we need to see if Gundren's okay, but if you guys were willing to escort me back to Fandalin, I can give you 50 gold pieces.
You can jump on the wagon, it's fine.
Yeah.
You see, I'm with the Lord's Alliance, and there's a man in Fandalin I desperately need to see.
What's his name?
His name is Jarno Albrecht. He's a wizard. He travelled to the town 2 months ago, and we've not heard of him since.
A wizard.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know the name?
Yarno. What was it? Jarno
Albrecht.
Albrecht.
I mean, surely.
Dylan's not going to pay any attention to this because this sounds like information he doesn't need to know.
Okay.
You know what else rolling as well?
Evangeline, you have heard of the Lord's Alliance. They are a group of They're a group of politically minded soldiers who essentially go around acting as a sort of peacekeeping force for the Empire. Credoc, you rolled quite low, but you have heard of Jarno Albrecht before. You've met him on your travels.
Okay.
And he would know people in your family.
Crazy. Just throwing this out there, you don't have to give this to me. Given that I am a wizard, and given my upbringing and academies and whatnot, my training, would I have advantage on such a check?
I was about to say as well. I just noticed you rolled. Roll again for an advantage.
Thanks.
Oh shit.
God, fuck. Okay, whatever.
That's good enough for you. You have heard of Jarno Albrecht. You would have met him once at least in your time.
Fair enough.
That's all you can recall is that you do know the name.
All right then. Basically, we've got the man. We got Sildar. We don't really need to be here anymore unless we want to.
I do have one request.
You know what else is in the cave?
Clark is.
Said there was a bugbear around here, yeah?
Clark is.
Aaron, if you're talking, you're not pushing the control.
Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. I do have one request of you guys, though. Clark is still here.
Right.
And he and his bandits they've been ambushing people on the road to Fandalen for months.
Right.
I'm sure the people of Fandalen would be pleased if you got rid of Clark and the rest of the goblins here.
Oh, certainly.
Well, people need our help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in. What about you?
What do you say if the wizard wants today? I'll do it again.
Ah, bless
I think we can take them.
I reckon so.
Yeah, I believe we could as well.
Can you fight, big man?
Not talking to me.
Talking to the bodyguard guy we've just met.
Sildar.
Sildar.
I shall assist you. I'm not at full strength, but I will do what I can.
Would you like a short rest?
I would appreciate a rest, good sir.
All right.
Stay for a bit?
Yeah, some people. Has anyone taken damage, by the way?
I'm okay.
Aye.
I've taken 3 damage, but that's it.
Okay,
can you all roll me, if you're taking a short rest, can you all roll me a stealth check?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to.
Yeah.
I don't need a short rest, so I was going to use it because arcane recovery only works once a day. So I was going to use ritual cast alarm across that bit there, so we could rest up here in case something crosses that part there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stealth check.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to roll a stealth check.
Oh, Dash.
I hate to be a pain in
Very
the ass character. I'm probably gonna have to go relatively soon because I've got to work at 5 a.m.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I reckon we have a short rest, Aaron, and then call it a quit for today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because the old tick is playing up a little bit, and then pick this up again next Wednesday or a week on Wednesday.
I'm good for next Wednesday.
I'm happy for next
Yeah,
I'm
Wednesday.
good then.
I can do that.
I don't know what I'm working. Yeah,
Oh
it
no,
should be
yeah,
fine.
shit.
Oh,
No, actually, I've got Wednesday off. I know that, so yeah.